Bedrock has a trial mode which allows you to play for 90 minutes but forces you into single player and doesn't allow you to change any world settings, including the seed. This is probably just a way to get a feel for what Minecraft is, but I want to go much further, and although I've tried this before and failed, I want to go to both an ancient city and a trial chamber, the two newest structures, as well as take on a bastion and a fortress, and maybe even defeat Minecraft 2, all within that 90-minute time limit, after which Minecraft will close me out of my world. Can I do it? Well, find out and join me today. Hello, I'm Toycat, and yes, my goal is to take the trial version of Minecraft and take it further than Microsoft ever imagined by actively beating the game. This is possible, but very tricky, because when you load up a world, you don't have many options available. You can pick the difficulty, sure, and you can technically pick some settings, but the only one you really have access to is starting map. You can't turn on a bonus chest, you can't turn on coordinates, you can't turn on many of the things, including world seed, which means we're stuck with what Minecraft thinks we're worth, and they give you one of the messiest seeds. But today we're going to load into it, and with our 90 minutes we're gonna see if we can succeed against all odds. You know, they think this is a good trial for the rest of the game. I'm going to beat the game in their time. I am really looking forward to this, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's start the timer, shall we? So I have this starting map, and I also have this lovely starting biome, which I'm going to use as my head start. Okay, and start the trial. That sounds good to me. It's actually counting down as I'm looking at the start trial button, so probably should have realized that. But yeah, today that is exactly what we are doing, and yeah, I actually, oh no, the timer's not going. Okay, so there we go. I accidentally did not realize that wasn't going. Hello everyone, I am always running a live stream in a little bit of a way that you don't necessarily expect, but it's going well today nonetheless, I hope. No, the timer's not visible at all. Why is that? The timer should be there. It's okay, oh, I see what it is. There we go, chat. Whoopsie. And now it's not quite lined up. We're a full, like, okay, there we go. We just remove that. We're good to go. Boom. Hello, I'm Toycat, and I wasted my first minute getting my stream set up. Can we recover from that and somehow manage to defeat the game? It looks like a no on the surface, but my goal is to hopefully prove that wrong. So first things first, I'm gonna grow. Brutal. Immediately tried and drowned. You know, okay, this is a perfect opportunity to say, whoopsie, we're dead. And so let's do that. You know, it was very wonderful knowing you all. But okay, I'm just gonna grab this chest if that's okay. So as you can see, my first attempt did not go very well. And so what you can actually do is anytime you want to, you can leave your world and it will save your progress, but so too will it save that time. And so let's say that we want to beat Minecraft without that. Well then, you know, hello, I'm Toycat, and let's defeat Minecraft's trial. I feel like this has happened before, and that's because this is a challenge where we have very little under our control. No world seed, no show coordinates. We have to beat the game under the preconditions that are basically there to make you want to buy the full game, but that won't stop me. Today, we're gonna do as many things as we can, and so let's do it better this time. So yeah, the trial mode is what you can only get if you don't own Minecraft, and for some reason, Sony just assumes I don't own Minecraft anymore. I mean, me of all people, right? But despite that, we're gonna try our best, and we're also going to be aware that there is an unlock trial button this time, hopefully making things go a little bit better. So, yeah, this is here exclusively to make you want to buy the full game. It's only on some Bedrock platforms, and it's here just because they know that some number of people want to try before they get buy, or maybe because they think that Minecraft is basically crack. I can't tell you which way it is for sure, but what I can say is that it's going to be a lot of fun today. I feel like you could use this time later, like finding bones. Yeah, I know, right? That minute might actually be super crucial, so we're gonna have it just as the off chance. Anti-dasher mode activated, says Dasher. Good to see you, Dasher. How have you been? Been a little bit here, but I'm glad to catch you. I hope things are going all good. I am also hoping things go all good for me. So I'm gonna start by grabbing this. There's actually quite a few goodies in here. Actually, that's 2 bits of gold and a bunch of this, and maybe the flint will be useful. Who am I kidding? I'm getting out of here. There is a trident round again. I do not know what my luck is, but I do know Ruby-Doo. Thank you very much for the tip. Looks like Longby will arrive. Oh, sorry. This is during Minecraft Live in the Pale Garden. You can see a woodland mansion. Is that a bug, or will we be getting a second woodland mansion spawn, making them less rare? So I think there's a chance we get the snapshot tomorrow, so I don't want to speculate yet, because what's the point in speculating on something we'll see in 12 hours? But I have so many thoughts about what they are planning to do and what they might plan to do. Right now, if I had to make my best guess, they're going to corrupt the biome basically to get around their you know, like the way that they build biomes. And so that's what I'm thinking that they will do. So we're just going to get in a boat. Where's the boat, chat? There's the boat, chat. Let's go as fast as we can, because there is very little time remaining. And oh my god, the timer didn't start. Whoopsie. So yeah, we are currently 4 minutes into this, which means we just have to do that. And there we go. We're good to go. As you can see, the timer works out wonderfully. So, I think, bro, why are you on easy mode? Look, I'm not on easy mode, I'm on hard mode. There is no way for me to know what my coordinates are, and the only stronghold is 6,000 blocks away. And on top of both of those things, Minecraft's going to delete my world in 1 hour and 25 minutes. So definitely not easy mode. Will Minecraft on PlayStation 5 be free if you have the PlayStation 4 version? Yes, actually. This is a useful thing to know. Minecraft PlayStation 5 is just an upgrade to the PlayStation 4 version to make it native. If you own the PlayStation 4 version, you will immediately own the PlayStation 5 one, including, so far, as best I can tell, the legacy editions of the game, which is an exciting one. So yeah, I'm playing on my PlayStation 5 today because it is a little relevant. They're releasing a PS5 version. They accidentally, in progress of announcing this, revealed the release date for the Bundles of Bravery update, something I am excited for. I reached the pay-to-win stream. It was hilariously Mouse's Dasher. It was, no, it wasn't a pay-to-win stream, Dasher. It was pay for me to lose stream. And people like that a lot more than paying to win. Which, to be fair, like, you know, think about in a game, pay to win is bad, but imagine if you could pay to make everyone else in the game worse. I feel like a lot of people would actually be very excited about that idea. So, yeah, do maps on PS5 not show coordinates? They do not, sadly, not in the Bedrock version of the game, making this map now functionally useless to me. So even though I turned on the one setting that I had available, as you can see, it does nothing for me. I'm not coming back this way. Let's get out of our boat and let's take it with us. I'm going to waste my... Oh, it's got looting! Whoa! Okay, we might be able to actually do this. The odds of 90 minutes being enough time to defeat Minecraft on a bad seed, right? Plus go to all the other places. It's kind of hard, but this looting sword is changing the game. We can kill like 2 or 3 blazers and be good for life. We can kill Enderman if we need to top up our Ender Pearl stash. Yeah! Whoa! What are the odds? Quite low, I can actually tell you. Speaking of things that are low, thank you! Hayden S. for becoming a channel member. Actually, it was Flood Train gifting 5 channel memberships. Thank you very much. Appreciate it a lot. 1 hour 25 minutes till The Purge. Exactly. The Purge is happening real soon. Oh, I should have made my gold ingots and nuggets and stuff, but I didn't, and it's fine. So, yeah, this is the most useful way that I know of to get all of the things that we want, including 2 diamonds, very, very handy, an iron pickaxe, and some bread. These are all handy things for my survival, and so I will make full use of all of them when I can. There are no hay bales in this village besides, like, 3 found over there. It's a very stingy seed when it comes to food, but we're gonna have to make it do. Also, I'm gonna make a torch, just in case that saves me later. I feel like it's one of those things where you don't realize you need it till it's way too late. But I'm going to grab some anyway now, just in case. I'm also going to grab some extra sugarcane. That is going to be handy for going to a trial chamber later. I love that they gave sugarcane that little bit of extra use. But again, thank you, Gled Train. I love that every time a member joins, we got to listen to Creator. I still like it. Some people are like, nah, I'm done with it. Let's go back to Pigstep. But I'm really, really vibing with it still. Speaking of vibing with things, let's quickly just take a peek up and over here. And there is some more hay bales. Aha, here they are. So this is going to be the crucial secret for us getting some more stuff done. Be careful not to hit mobs more than once with that. Yeah, that's the danger of a looting sword on a gold, is you can't wait. Every hit is valuable, so every hit has to be your last hit, which I actually kind of like as a game mechanic, right? Getting more valuable enchantments on your less durable tools. Super, super fun. So, finally made it to another live, says Elks and I. Hey, Elks and I am excited that you have made it. I, hope Toy Cat had fun. I sure did at his expense. And that's truly what matters, isn't it? At a certain point, that is what matters. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab some... we're gonna head towards the nearest plains, and we're going to try and make ourselves a portal as quickly as we can. Usually there's a debate about whether you should go bucket first or pickaxe first, but when you get a free pickaxe, it means you don't have to worry about any of those struggles, which is a great thing. I say we go back to Bone Trouser. Says feed stunts. Oh wow, you have been around a while, huh? It is kind of cool Oh, you know, I guess it's a bit of cool and a bit of not. But like every time there's like a big period of Minecraft news, that's obviously when people are like most likely to like retune into the channel. You know, forget and be like, oh yeah, there's the channel YouTube stopped showing me for some reason. And it's really cool to know that like there are some people who haven't just been around for a update cycle, but remember like, you know, like you know, sometimes back to the Better Together days, sometimes all the way back to the TU days, right? You know, it still feels wrong not being like, so, Minecraft have just announced that TU 168 will be this. It was so much easier, at least in the title update days, right? There was no debate about, is this 1.22 or is this 1.21.5? Because you didn't need to have that debate because there was, it would be silly to have that debate because you knew whatever the update was, it was called a certain thing. You know, the updates were all labeled sequentially, which looking back is the much more logical way to do things in regards to how you know what update to expect next. So yeah, we need to grab some iron. I don't actually know where the iron is, but I don't have it yet, apparently. We do have a gold hoe, and I've got a gold helmet. That's going to be crucial. And I've also got, honestly, look at this portal. It's so close to built as it is. But my goal instead is to find ourselves... Also, I've got 12 iron nuggets. That's not enough to build something. So my goal instead is just to get 2 bits of... I should have used a furnace, really. Should have grabbed some iron on the way. Smelted it up, got that done. But I didn't do it, and so now I pay the price. Okay, so we're going to hop down. We're going to get it done. It's going to be real wonderful. And we're going to get out of this in one piece. There are no coordinates to help me out here. There's no easy iron saving the day. But instead, we must do this exactly this way. Okay, so there is some iron there, and so I just need... I should have grabbed the furnace as I was going past it. Didn't realize it'd be essential, but as you can see, it is. Head down here, grab 3, or we could use 2. Yeah, we'll grab a 3rd. Who knows what we'll need it for? You know, worst case, it's a little bit extra useful, right? And then we'll mine upwards in such a way that we get enough for our furnace, but also can make it up in one piece. That's the goal. Let's see if we hit it. So now we can just place a block over there. This is the worst use of resources I've ever done myself, but it's okay. I'm out of here now, chat. I'm out. Should have probably... I need these actually to make a crafting table to make the rest of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the crafting table now, make the furnace now, start burning now, and then work our way out afterwards. So crafting table, go. Furnace. Ooh, it's a messy inventory. Furnace, go. There's a little bit of staircase there. Throw that in, throw that in. Oh, perfect. I'm glad I got that coal. Said it might come in handy, huh? I should know better, really, as to whether it will or will not. Get 11 gold ingots, which is a really nice thing to be able to say. Get an extra iron there, and then we could craft some of this into a gold chest plate. Might be super handy. Thank you, Blood Train, for remembering. Appreciate it. Maybe make a stream down to get a back up. Yeah, the stream down would have been handy if I had a bucket. It's one of those things where if you have it, it helps you get the thing that you already don't have. But I guess in my case, not so much. I'm gonna use this just to get out. No, I'm not. Come on. I'm just gonna break that. At this point, it's faster. And yeah, it may release this year, and it releases a bit of a scary mob. Yeah, we know for a fact it's releasing this year, or we know it's releasing within a year from now. What I think, okay, my personal, I would describe myself as, naturally a little bit skeptical, right? Naturally a little bit of a cynic, maybe you could say. And sometimes that's a really boring person to have around. You know, maybe most of the time we could be cynical and say that. But every now and then you need someone to be like, okay, how useful is this really? You know, like, how much do we need this particular thing here? Other side of the mob vote would be a perfect member alert. Okay, that is a funny idea. Very funny idea. So, yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to make ourselves a perfect place for one of these. It's gone a little bit dark, so I might have messed up a little bit, but I really am winging so much of this chat, and that's GG for me. I'm going to survive this, though. I'm going to survive this. As you can see, it's a little bit bad for me. I wanted to make that diamond sword earlier, and now I'm paying the price for not doing so. Okay, let's go. So mine these blocks here. I guess this is the logical face to do it on. And then place a dirt block there. I think I saw a zombie. I did. So just... Why can't I place... Okay, it's not actually a logical face. So we have to place a block. Place off the side there. Very, very rude zombies today, gotta say. I think I might actually do a reset, chat. I feel like usually I try to do these ones first time as blind, not blind, but as raw as we can. But given that we're already gonna like, already on the, you know, the post thing, have to like, deal with this anyway. I think rather than committing to a slightly messed up run, let's concede like, okay, whoopsie, got this wrong. I didn't probably show off all the elements of the trial. I'm gonna do my best, chat. It looks like the timer has ended up over a minute off sync too. So, enough reasons to make sure we get this right and to do it the correct way so that the timer is right and so that we get everything else about this right. So we'll delete these worlds too. I enjoyed your video on the previous Minecons. Good job on it, Toy Cat. Thank you. I really am glad you enjoyed it. I really am glad. I thought it was a lot of fun. So you can't actually change your game mode about switching. Okay, so let's do this, chat. Whew. Imagine playing on easy, casual, for real, says Nika. Yeah, I love being I love being able to make Minecraft slightly less brutal in its regeneration. Like, if you think about it, relative to Bedrock, Java players are playing on easy all the time, because even though they take more damage, they regenerate it quicker. And what matters in Minecraft is not how much damage you take in one hit, it matters how quickly you take all the hits for your damage. And so if you regenerate between hits, you have more effective health. And so my balancing fact for that, I'll just say right now, to get at least one person off my back, is that. I enjoyed that video too. Yeah, I do feel like there is a category of video on this channel, the big, high effort kind of crazy ones like that. Also, it's slightly wonky. I don't know if you noticed this, chat. Did you notice until I pointed it out? Did you notice I was looking like this way? I guess I would be, yeah, I'd be this way a bit. No, this way. Did you notice that? Maybe you didn't. What happens when you click unlock full game? It asks you for your credit card details. Okay, that's a good point though. That's a good first question. Hello, I'm ABX Toycat, and today I'm going to be beating Minecraft's PlayStation 4. I mean, it's a PlayStation 5 I've got in my hand, right? This is what I do before I record normal videos, by the way. I do it once, and if it doesn't work the first time, I do it 11 more times, and then I go, I think this will be worse on the 12th. And then I do another 11 times, and then I think on like the 24th attempt, I'm like, that's good enough. It's like I don't know if is there like a word for this? Is this like performance anxiety? Do you guys get performance anxiety in your life? Did you get any anxiety in your life? Do you have anti-anxiety in your life? When you click unlock full game, it tells you to unlock the full game, says Toad. You got it right. Hello, I'm ABX Toycat, and Minecraft doesn't think I own the game, and so it tells me I need to unlock it. Otherwise, if I don't buy it, I have very few options available to me, and if you're not familiar, seriously, it's very, very few. You can change the difficulty and your world name, but you can't change the seed or turn on coordinates or do basically anything you'd expect besides a starting map. This is because I'm in trial mode, but what if I could use this trial mode, designed to encourage me to get a handle on the controls and maybe work out that I want to play the game and beat it later? What if I could beat the game entirely inside of this? Well, that's my goal today, and let's try that right this way. So I'm very, very excited, and I also am a little bit worried about this one. I have tried it before. It has not gone perfectly my way, and I have learned the hard way that there's that random pop-up that just tells you like, hey, you sure you don't want to buy Minecraft? Because ultimately, this trial was put out by Mojang as a way to convert people who probably would buy Minecraft, but just don't know what it is yet. I think it really shows the power of Minecraft, that it's a game they think is so good that, yeah, if they just give you a little taste of it, they know you'll buy more, and that is why it's maybe only available on some platforms, PlayStation, as well as Android, as well as some Windows devices some of the time. It's a bit of a messy one on that one. But yeah, PlayStation and Android users can play this trial anytime they like, if, like me, they don't own the game. Don't ask how I don't own the game. That doesn't make any sense to me either. But yeah, let's grab all of this, grab all of this. Let's grab our sword with Bane of Arthropods on. Oh, that's the best enchantment. When you get enchantments from chests, it's not seed-based. Everything else we're doing today, there is only one seed that you can play on the PlayStation, and we're playing it. It's a really, really bad seed. The stronghold's 6,000 blocks away. Getting there, let alone alone having all of the eye vendors is near impossible in 90 minutes. But yeah, most of the things are seed-based, and so we have a good idea of what we might expect along the way. But things like enchantments are random, and so we got an Unbreaking Bane of Arthropods, Knockback 2 Sword. Oh, yeah, that's rough, huh? So speaking of things that are rough, let's go ahead and build ourselves a boat. This boat is going to be pretty useful for getting around because we have to go some serious distances. So boat mate, and also make an iron ingot, and also at the exact same time, let's go ahead and make gold. I don't know why it's taking me so long to find the gold there. Yeah, so I'm not that native to playing Minecraft on a PlayStation. The PlayStation 5 version is currently being tested, and so I'm doing a little bit more of it just to make sure I'm up to date on that, because I love Minecraft console here on this channel. And the PlayStation is always the version I don't play enough of. And yeah, it's ultimately the best one in terms of Bedrock because it has legacy access, but that's a point for another time. You know, it's not a point for another time.
Run. Like the video and subscribe. Buy Big Salmon plushie. Eat a desert well and drink your bread. Don't forget to bring a towel.
I agree with everything that Jessup Kane just said right there. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So, yeah, my plan is to take this boat straight to a village. We'll actually stop along the way, pick up some sugarcane if we can. We're going to take this boat straight to a village. Then once we get there, we're going to we'll take some of the most important things from it. They're going to give us potentially access to some iron we're going to need for a bucket, and then we're going to try and get to the Nether as quickly as possible. If you want to beat Minecraft, you need to go to all 3 dimensions, and going to the end requires going to the Nether, and so that is our first major goal today. But we do need to set up everything else that's going to be required to make this work great. So hello everyone, Toycat's a pirate confirmed. Arr, I'm a pirate on the seas, except actually, well, I think you're implying I'm a video game pirate. Which, you know, most piracy doesn't happen on the seas anymore. It happens on the internet, where I guess you could argue the real seas are these days. Yeah, I just threw a sugarcane in the ground. Can you bring it back to me, Dolphin? I'd appreciate it if you could. So yeah, I instantly got the best sword in the game. Yeah, I know, a golden sword with Bane of Arthropods is what most people dream of in their life. I've never seen a sword so good, but yet I have one today anyway, Dasher. So yeah, the PlayStation 5 edition is one that I played very little of outside of going into the Little Big Planet mashup, but it's one I'm trying to get more experience in, so I have that controller knowledge that just isn't quite translating over. I've been playing some Astrobots to try and get into it too, but yeah, if you see me do some weird functionally things, it's because we're over here on this edition, and hopefully that makes sense to you. I guess the good news is I can use the sword to break a boat because it's so worthless. You know, the boat doesn't count as an arthropod, but I think maybe, you know, if we really believe in ourselves, we could get it classified as one. I have one place that I'm immediately going to in this village, and it is because this is despite all of the bad things about this world seed, I would never, if you want to look up the PlayStation 4 seed, I'll leave it in my description, but you can say a lot of bad things about this seed. That's all. But there is at least one good thing, and that's that only 700 blocks away from spawn is one of these. Very, very handy, right? Having a blacksmith. This is the best village building by such a long shot. It's not even close, and it gives you access to a lot of things that you might find valuable. Most notably of all, in our case, you know, just a little bit of a pickaxe to get the game going. I like making a wooden pickaxe as much as the next person, but I've done it enough to. Oh, let's get the cream to explode. See if he blows up the iron up there. Nope, he didn't. Worth a shot, right? Might have saved me a good few seconds there, but it didn't. Okay, so 2 diamonds and some bread. Gonna be real nice having some bread. So you can see I'm just not that good with the controller in terms of working out where the cursor is going to be at a given point in time. I don't know how it works out where the cursor is going to be, but I can never quite get a handle on it. So now we're going to pick block the ground. Okay, there's pick block, got it worked out. Now I'm gonna exit this. Very odd options on this, and we're gonna jump up a couple of blocks so we can grab the iron. Oh, it's a lot closer than I thought. And yeah, we're gonna grab this iron, and then immediately it's only 1 block of iron. Whoopsie. Well, it's nice to have anyway, I guess. And we're immediately going to be able to smelt it should we want to, because here is a furnace. Love having a furnace with me. And yeah, if I did have that, I could smelt it, but since I don't, we'll be running through the village instead. Grab a piece of coal, just on the off chance we need it, and then jump into this water over here. Because what are we doing right now is a very good question. I need to go to the Nether, and I know that that requires lava. There's 2 in a blacksmith chest, but we only have 1 obsidian otherwise. So we need to make a beeline to other places. Except, while on that beeline, let's move all of these items up. I'm just going to start using the D-pad to help me, like, navigate better, because that timer is running out. We have 1 hour and 24 minutes to go. and I do not feel like I'm anywhere close to beating Minecraft, let alone the Fortress, Bastion, Ancient City, and Trial Chamber. So how are we going to speed up those things? Well, we're going to grab a bed, that's for sure. And yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves our hands on this. Look at that. We're going to have very, very good stuff. We're just going to be, this is going to turn into food, and that's going to turn into all the things that you're going to see today. Food is an essential ingredient of any Minecraft run, and just having some makes a big difference to our mental sanity. So yeah, I need a little bit more of iron. I think I need another one. I was expecting to find some here, but it's okay that we don't. We're going to fall off there, and it's okay. So we're going to run through this now, and we're going to hope for the best. How will that go for me? Well, it depends on what you think the best is, I guess. Yeah, iron is a surprisingly tricky one to find in the right quantities, I find. Because you either find, you know, like I feel like iron is like found just below where you want it to be found and just above where you want it to be found. So you can't find it in surface caves like you used to be able to. Because, yeah, one of the fun things that we've been, as I've been reading through the chat on this stream, is how many people you know, have been following since the console days. And as you'll know from those console edition days... you know, actually, as you know from the console edition days, weren't things much better? But I'm just kidding. I'm a big nostalgia person, but I'm also someone who can admit, like, okay, nostalgia can blind us sometimes. Sometimes we think we forget all the modern conveniences of Minecraft. Like, did you know you didn't used to be able to place stairs upside down? Every time I remember that, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a big one, huh? Or you didn't used to be able to place slabs on the wrong half of a block; it had to be the bottom. And, like, at some point, that was just accepted. If, you know, in a different era of Minecraft, you can imagine, like, they just decided, yep, that's just how it's going to be forever. So, yeah, we didn't find any iron where we were, but what we can do is we can jump over into this big hole, and in said big hole, we should find some iron. There should be one very, very quick, I hope. And if we need it, we can just make a little flowing water into this. So, where is the iron? Come on, I can find some. One single bit of iron is all the way down there. But actually, even better. So once we've got the iron, we can now make enough for some extra armor, I guess. Yeah, that might be nice. There is also, it's worth keeping in mind, there's also a ruined portal near here. And so let's see what we can't do with that knowledge. I'm going to drop the sand down just to get rid of an inventory space, because I find it helps with inventory organization. And I'm going to get my furnace out. Well, my furnace is out. I can use one as a building block for fun. And then I'm going to place it right where I want to be, because I'm going to come back here with my finished bucket once it's finished smelting. But first, we need to deal with this. So this is a pig, and that is a ruined portal over there, right next to a giant hole in the ground. Honestly, I find these things to be amazing. No iron in mountains, says just okay. Yeah, mountains, so up or down, right? You have to go one of the two directions for iron, which is a better thing for the game overall, but there's some decisions which are, like, really hard to admit, right? There are some ways in which Minecraft has to make the game harder to make it better, and that is one of those ways. I'm gonna grab a clock, not because I think I'll need it, but just because I'll enjoy getting rid of it in my inventory later and being like, why do I have a clock? And I'll be like, silly past toy cat, why do you do that to me? That's what I always say. I love past toy cat all the time. By the way, thank you very much, Gled Train, for gifting 10 channel memberships. As you'll know, becoming a channel member is one of the best ways to support the channel on a monthly basis. But also one of the fun things about it is I need to make another crafting table. It's okay though, I've got a ton. But yeah, one of the fun things about it is the fact that you can gift members, and then the people you give memberships to will be able to watch the member-only videos, like the latest Let's Play, for example. You know, like, or member-only Let's Play, the sub-version of the TikTok one. I think I'm going to make a shield now. I think that's a really handy thing that I've got the ability to do. I didn't grab my bucket, though. Wait, did I make a horrible mistake in here somewhere? I hope I didn't. I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to place this down. I'm going to sleep in it on the way back. But I think I might have made a very... Okay, no. I've got the iron. We're good. We can make an iron sword, too, if we wanted to. Okay, we're going to go to sleep right now. So we've got 10 minutes down, and what we've got so far is a diamond sword, a shield. We've got a few other things that are very, very handy. What we've also got is this bucket. Yeah, we get to listen to Creator a lot of times. I love this song a lot. I'm being honest. It's one of my favorite Minecraft songs. I am slightly... I lean towards Pigstep in terms of, like, you know, if I had to pick an absolute favorite. But why do we have to pick favorites? Why can't we say that they're... I'm just kidding. That's terrible. No one should say that. So if we place that, and then we've got our base for our portal, and then we just have to start placing blocks upwards from there in a way where we can... Okay, this is getting in the way of my stuff. I think I should have probably made a shovel. Should we make a shovel right now? I'm going to need one later. So let's just do it. Why can't I make a... Okay, there we go. I was like, why can't I make a shovel? It's because I wasn't apparently using the right thing. Now we can remove this and that, and then we don't have an axe yet, but it's fine. Okay, we're doing good for our first day, but we have to continue doing good for the next few days following this if we want to be successful. So that is where my mind is going. That's where my goal is going. And so now we place this over there, and then we, like, remove this and remove that, and then remove that too. I don't know, man. Just trying to make that not flow everywhere. Okay, it flowed everywhere. That was the exact thing I was trying to not do. I don't know what I did wrong there. I'm guessing this. Maybe it should, like, flow off that block and into something else. I always am so awful at making portals, but yeah, it's life sometimes. You make some mistakes. And so all we have to do if we want to find more is find another source of lava. Or we can, like, go around the existing lava. I know there must be lava in here somewhere, so we're going to scoop it all up. And we're going to use it to make a portal. Boom, it's not that messy, it's just kind of messy. So yeah, instead of seed optimizing this perfectly, instead what I'm just doing is I'm showing you how I really make a portal when I want one. And I hope that you can forgive that. Okay, so now we just need to move this like a block over here maybe? I don't know where that's going to end up actually. Looks like it's not in the wrong places though. Then we're going to go right back here. We're going to remove some of these. And we're going to have to start scooping real deep under there. But still, lava is coming, and that's what matters. So then we remove that, and we're going to do it again. Just keep scooping in places we don't expect to be able to. And now there's just 2 more blocks left. And despite messing everything up, we're still going to be just fine. Almost fell into lava there. Would have been entirely not fine. Gotta say. But there we go. Last pot of lava gone. And that's the nether ready to go to. Replace this with the flint and steel. Make sure I turn the gold block into gold these. And then also make sure we craft our food because without it, we are going to die. That is just a brutal fact of life. So we need to make a bunch of wheat. All besides 1, I would say. And then 15 breads. Let's hope that's enough. Let's go to the nether. Ooh. Okay, actually, probably best to have another block in here. So, Cat, now making nether portals never fails to entertain since General Vlogu. I do a very good job with my nether portals. I like to make sure they get the bespoke attention they need. You know, some people would come in here and make the nether portal correctly each time. I like to make sure you're on your toes with regards to how the portal's going to be. So, yeah, we're going to go first to... We got a couple of destinations. We've got a bastion to head to, and we've, of course, got a fortress to go to. And we're going to the bastion first today, because bastions are filled with enemies that can take away your shield. And I just made a shield that I feel like maybe I'm insecure about or something like that. So, oh, I wasn't actually expecting that to hit me if I'm leveling with you. So I'm going to sit here in a corner, and I'm going to pray quite a bit that I can make it in and out of this place without any pain. That is a brute, and so the odds of that happening are quite low. I'm going to now replace this with the lava that I feel like I can get my hands on. If I just... Oh, no. If I can just mine the right blocks. Okay, there we go. There's the lava. So we're going to grab the lava. Oh, no, it's even higher up than that. Okay, this ghast is ruining my day. And as you can see, this is why I talk about having to play on easy when you play Bedrock Edition. Just the sheer... I'm going to get murdered by a brute. There's just going to be a brute there, and there is a brute there, and it's just life over. So coming back here when we have better gear might be a good decision. Oh, cook pork chops. Wow, that's handy. So yeah, I think we could encourage that brute to come over here maybe, but without an easy source of lava to just have scooped up, which I should have done in the overworld, admittedly, my bad. I think we're going to be better off coming here after our next destination. So let's go over to our fortress first, because I do need to kill a piglin brute. But without a lava bucket, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to. It just isn't smart to take on one of the most dangerous foes head-to-head when you look like this. I'm at least self-aware enough to say that, I think. I try to be. So yeah, I'm going to believe, and I'm going to believe real hard, and that's going to be good and enough. Oh, yep. This is all we need. Look, I don't need no... Okay. Just go right over the top here. I don't think I looked at that Enderman, but if I did, I'd be feeling pretty bad right now. That's a ghast over there, and this is a very tight gap, so I really don't want to be hit in the wrong direction. But that's the right direction. Thank you very much, my friends. And then we're just going to mine up through here. And we're going to do so, hopefully, as quickly as possible. I think this gets us through to the other side. Nice, quick, nice, fast. And if it doesn't, then, you know, I'm always saying we need more netherrack. It's one of the most valuable building blocks in the game. It's just so versatile. You can use it in every build, chat. It's, I recommend using it exclusively in a build, really. I've used hundreds of thousands of netherrack blocks this year. That's how much I love it. That is a technically true statement. Don't look into the reasons why. Yeah, I'm using my dirt because I know that my netherrack is just that much more valuable as I try to go where I'm trying to go. Down there doesn't look like it's happening for me, really, does it? But I think that might be where I want to be. So maybe we come down around here. We can do this a bit better. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something. This works. This works just fine. And then we're gonna have to do something over here too. This doesn't feel like a way that I've been before, but, you know, who am I to say that I know my way around the hell dimension? I'm not from here, and so I'll trust the local knowledge. I hear those guys understand this stuff better. So I'm now switching out to the netherrack. The piglins aren't going to hurt me because I've got gold on, and so my only risk is brutes and maybe a poorly timed ghast or blaze. How much did Big Netherrack pay you for this plug? Oh yeah, this stream is sponsored by Netherrack, by the way. If you use code TOYCAT, you'll get a 10% discount on your next stack. That's right, 64 Netherrack for the price of 58, and it can be yours. All you gotta do is head down to the Nether now. Okay, we are here. I'm in the right place. I'm pleased to announce. I'm gonna place a little breadcrumb trail, just to be extra. Oh god, like I said, I'm not that good at like re-sprinting after something like this. But now we're where the piglins are, and we're just gonna use this little thing here, this little nub, as my... No, I'm not going in that. That's not where I'm going. Speaking of not where I'm going, thank you, Jessica Kane. Is there a way to get gifted subs to play more of the song? 1 sub for... Oh, okay. Where are we being attacked from? So I think we go this way round for the rest of it, but it looks real sketchy. 1 sub for the intro, 5 subs for the chorus, 10 for the whole song. Yeah, that would be the ideal, is, Oh, okay. So that could have been my death. Not realizing that he's got such bad aim, by the way. No offense, buddy, but you suck. No offense. Zero offense meant by that statement. Just, you aren't good at what you do. And you're probably not good at the things you don't do. Okay, so without the lava buckets, these guys are going to die a bit less easily. If I place another block, does that make it better? I just want you dead. Is that so much to ask from a piglin sometimes, or hoglin? Just go. Just please. Okay, thank you. Appreciate your patience. So now we're gonna place 3 blocks there as quickly as we can, so that way if skeletons come towards me like this, we can just, you know, ignore them. In this case, we are gonna murder them. Gonna help me out a lot. And then we're also gonna just have something back here. I think just some form of backdrop might save my life. I'm betting something on it with no good reason right now. But later, it will seem like a real good decision, if I'm right. Then we're gonna block off that, and we're definitely gonna block off this. There's just no reason to be over there. There might be a reason to be that way. So I did learn that there's basically no good reason to be... I'm gonna turn around. And I'm gonna just fill this block in right here. Okay, that works, technically speaking. So wither skeletons have a block of, have a height of 3 blocks, and if you therefore make a gap that is 2 blocks tall, they can't go through it. It's a big pro tip for surviving the Nether. Another big pro tip is the fact that mobs despawn at a very, very short range, which means now those wither skeletons that harass me are gone. And so now I might find blazes instead, and here is one indeed. 2 criticals with a diamond sword, and we are good, and we are done. I'm not going to be able to keep track of my blaze rods, but I know because of the 3 eyes in the portal, I need at most 5. I think 5 is probably me being overly cautious too. But yeah, let's make sure we do this. Is he going to head over here? You can fly by, okay, that's, oh. I crouched just a bit too late there. So I am at a little bit of a risk of dying if I mess this up. So I have to sit and I have to heal. This is the worst bit because there's a timer literally saying you have an hour 8 minutes. In this case, yeah, 68 minutes until the game's just going to kick you out, by the way. But I can't do anything about that timer. I can only do things about myself. So this guy I'm just going to block with the shield. Just fire at me. Just do it. Bounce those hits off and then finish him in 2. Perfect. So I've got 2 blaze rods so far. I'm pretty sure I didn't get one from that last kill. And there's another blaze over here. Okay, so no blaze rod from that kill either. I'm just going to get out there because there is a blaze over there. He's probably going to fire at me right now. I survived, which is good. Okay, so that is a messy way to do it, but there should be a skeleton coming around. Let's go. Make sure they hurt each other and not me. Yeah, there we go. Exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so this is a bad situation, having like multiple different mobs which attack you at different rates. But yeah, if this guy can just come around the corner, I'd be good too. Let's go. So that should be blaze rod number 3. Make sure I got that right. That's 4. Okay, 4 blaze rods gotten. Very happy with that number. Now let's get out there. Actually, I think we might be better off going for another. I don't like that I think that, but I do think it. So let's eat another bread. Man, we are gonna run out of bread before we know it. And let's crouch just in time. That is blaze rod number 5. This is some spare arrows, I guess. You know, having arrows is good. No one's ever anti-arrow, right? And then we're gonna check if that was the way out. That's not the way out. I guess that over there was the way out. So we just gotta get out of this. Ideally, okay, 6 blaze rods. We are in for a bad time, chat. We are in for a bad time. I've got to crouch now. Just a bit too late. Just a bit too late. I don't know what to do about this, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna... No, don't murder me. Oh, there's more behind him. There's more behind him. No, I crouched. I placed the block at the wrong time. It's over, chat. It's over. I'm dead. I can still survive and make it out of this because I can just get back to my stuff. But it's a trip, it's a journey, it's a pain that I have put myself through, and that is why you need faster regeneration on Bedrock. But that's, you know, that I didn't play through it. That's my mistake. I'm going to need to just have some form of food, and that's why I'm so glad I put the pork chops in here earlier. They are gonna help me through this crisis. Or the one steak will help me through this crisis. Fun fact, it's called steak now, even in the previews. Isn't that fun? Sorry, even in the trial. The trial updates, every time the main game updates, they update the trial, so we have access to all of the features, including the tricky trials. It's gonna be fun. We're getting to the breeze, like fighting the tricky trials in the trial version, is just gonna feel perfect. Be aware of your food running out. You have to be ready. I should have gotten more wood, by the way. I might get myself trapped in a bit of an infinite death loop here. It is a Toy Cat classic, so you know, if it does happen, it's basically a good thing. But yeah, if you try to get back to where you died in a hellish dimension without bringing anything with you, now the piglins are gonna get angry with me. That's bad. Everything else is gonna get angry with me, and also we lost some valuable time. But I will try. I will try, and I'll do my best for you, chat. Is your screen in a different place? Yeah, the PlayStation 5 is over here. I'm sorry if you feel like I'm looking at you from the side. If you feel like I'm giving you the side eye. You know what, don't you like a side profile of the person? I feel like my hair looks different on each side, actually. This is like the side where I'm like, what's happening over there? So I tried to, whenever I'm looking straight at it, I'm like, hopefully no one pays attention. I've gone to like multiple hairdressers and been like, so what's the deal with that? And they're like, oh yeah, you know, like, I got a job to do. I don't know what's happening here. I just know I'm concerned by it all. So now we're gonna break this and replace it. Sucks to do it that way, but it is the way it has to be done. Oh no, this sucks even more. I'm so glad that gasp bullet didn't hit me. It'd be over for me right now. Your ear is lovely. I'm glad you like my ear. Yeah, I think I have the best ears. Many people are saying. I don't think I went this way. I think I went, like, that way round? That doesn't feel right, that I would cross this just to go left where the glowstone is. Yeah, I didn't go this way either. Chat, I'm lost, and I'm lonely, And now there's a skeleton there. Please help me. So how did I get out of this? Okay, I went up there. That's what I did. Doesn't look very natural. Probably isn't very natural. Gotta break one of these or something. But I'm out of it. No, I'm not. I'm not out of any pain right now. Okay. Just give me another ghast blast and okay. Chat, the death loop must be avoided. Once the death loop starts, the death loop never stops. You are only in for more pain, never less. Okay, I don't know what I did with that, but it seems to... Oh, she's too close. She's always gonna hit if she wants to. If she wants to hit, she's gonna. So I'm gonna go over the top here. Both emotionally with you, but also in terms of the geography of the Nether. And I'm gonna have to go back down here, maybe. Oh, and there's a hoglin. Oh yeah, hoglin and a skeleton. Everyone's always saying they want to fight these guys at the same time, but I am living your dreams. I am so... Please don't come up here. Yeah, if you could not, that'd be good. No, death loop aversion strategy, not going well. Oh no! No. Okay, odds of me getting back without death, very, very low, chat. I've made some mistakes in my life. I would like to confess these to you now. The biggest one is not appreciating... actually, the biggest one is not knowing where my fortress is. I thought I was going there, but it turns out, no, actually. I feel like a hoglin's still following me too. I'm so lost. You shouldn't be lost in the Nether. This is the one place you can literally not afford to be lost. And here I am anyway, having no clue. I thought I saw the fortress before, but I don't, chat. I've got one heart, and I've got a dream. Where's my fortress? Where did it go? Oh, yeah, it's over, chat. It's over. Okay. It's not over till it's over. It's gonna have to be my motto here. I am having a bit of a no. Where did my fortress go? How did I miss it? Where is it? Okay, so we can. Rep. Sucks. I made one horrific decision inside of the fortress, and that horrific decision haunted me the entire way, chat. What do you reckon? Try it again? Or what? So today's it's been quite a stressful day. I've had there's a lot of stuff I have to prepare, video-wise, while I'm gone. There's so many big projects that, like, I've been waiting for, like, stuff to be finished for, and it's all come ready for, like, yesterday and today. And so it means there's, like, two more videos I have to record before I can sleep so I can go to the airport tomorrow, right? It's one of those, like, long, not gonna get any sleep days. Yeah, basically, basically the reason I mentioned that is because I can push at this, or we can set, because it's also the last stream for a bit. I've got one heart, and I've got a dream. Sounds like song lyrics, not gonna lie. This didn't go well here, but could it go better in the future? That's my question, I guess. I think it could. I think it definitely could, chat. I think if we just find that iron in a slightly more convenient place, if we bring more bread with us, that was definitely a limiting factor. Yeah, if I bring lava to the Nether, if I bring iron to the lava, and if I bring bread to both, more bread, we might do just fine. And if I can find, like, iron anywhere, like, I want to find an easier iron than jumping into a hole, you know? That seems like a needlessly painful place. Never give up, never surrender. How do you like that idea, chat? Never giving up, never surrendering? Should we do it? Never gonna give you, never gonna let you down, or never gonna give you up. You know, it is true, the Nether is gonna give you up, and the Nether is gonna let you down. I never realized till just now how prophetic Rick Astley's words are. But if anything, we can return to the Let's Play world. No, Dasher, I've set a challenge. The stream ends when the challenge ends. And the challenge ain't over yet. Oh, Joe Billy, thank you. Or rather, Gled Train, thank you for gifting 5 memberships, including 2 Joe Billy. As well as Iceman, Darcy Walker. Oh, Darcy, good to see you, by the way. Yeah, I just obtained 41 minutes. If anything, we can always, so yeah, we can no Rick rolling here. Yeah, no, she's telling me about the Nether and how it gave me up. Just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna find this iron right now. Chat, this is one of the weak points in this run. It's a small weak point, but it is a weak point nonetheless. Let's see if we can't solve that. Okay, so I found 1 iron, right? So we just find 1 other iron, or ideally a better placed iron. That would go well. Okay, maybe on this big mountain face here. That's such a tall surface. How could it not have iron on it, you know? What about over here? Big, tall mountain faces. That's what I'm thinking, chat. I'm thinking... Although, last time I think we just got out of the boat early and mined iron that way. But it just feels like there should be some iron right around here. And so we could just find that iron. We'd be onto a winner really early on. Any iron at all? Is this one of those things you meant to use creative mode for? It's a shame I can't afford creative mode. Chat, I'm a pirate. I'm a filthy freeloader. It is your contributions to Minecraft's update fund that allow me to play the latest version. It's actually a funny idea that you can do this in any and every version if you want to. But yeah, I just need a piece of iron. The time would be dead. You know why the time would be dead? It's because I'd be dead midnight 0. Yeah, so there's no iron anywhere in any of this? There's gotta be. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best to get over here. We're gonna go up and over, and then up and over, and then, I don't know, like there. Here, surely. Just a little bit of iron. Copper, coal. Yeah, maybe, okay, so we can't avoid jumping in the hole. As indeed, it looks like we cannot. If we can't avoid jumping in the hole, we can at least avoid the lava mishap with the bastion. We can avoid everything else. Okay, let's do it. Let's go, internet. So, hope your timer has a warranty. Can't hear you over the member music, by the way. I don't know why the member music is so loud. Chat, I've been trying to work on that. Let's solve that right here, right now. It literally doesn't let me. There's an audio. Okay, so sound, alert blocks, global editing, alert duration. Yep, applies to all alerts. Looks good to me. No, it doesn't actually update. It says it updates, then it doesn't. So we can't turn down volume. So if we go to members, then we can turn it. Okay, so this is what it should sound like. We can change it while we're here, I guess. So what do we want it to be? Should we switch back to this chat? Oh, it doesn't actually play it. We could do something crazy. Okay, so we're gonna turn that way down too, because it's been distressingly loud. It's like I feel like I have to yell over it, and then it's made worse by the fact that I feel like someone did say that. Okay, Miss Toy Cat dying in the Nether, shocking, I know. If you'll believe it, I died twice. I know, never happens, right? Never happens. So yeah, today's maybe under your stream capture. It should be. You'd figure it'd be in there, like a separate source or something. Like a separate audio, but it just plays through the main speakers, and the main speakers are massively turned down. So yeah, like what is this in my hair, chat? If you're gonna be looking at it, I wish I could be facing this way. I feel like on this side I at least have hair, but here it's like, what's even going on over there? You know, I can push it back, I can push it forwards. Is this meant to be this way? There we go. Let's like swing that over that way. There we go. Let's make it look, because the more hair you have, the more years you have survived continuously healthily. So if I do this, chat, there we go. Now I have normal hair on that side, and I have no hair on this side. Yeah, people will love that. I think I'm pretty sure people will love it that way. No, okay, that way. Gotta just. I'm making my side profile look good here, chat. This is what's important if I want to beat Minecraft PlayStation 5. I know I'm gonna switch it at some point during the stream. This is just not natural for me. But yeah, your hair is fine. Maybe it's the style. Yeah, it's my style that's wrong. I'm wearing a Manic Mechanics t-shirt when clearly I should be wearing something else. I'm gonna go change. I'm gonna change my shirt. Make it a little bit jarring. Oh, what's that? Do I have big salmon energy today? Yeah, I do. That's gonna help me beat Minecraft, that is. It's so hard to... I guess because I use this hand, it goes that way naturally. Maybe I've got to learn to move my hair with this. I still do it that way. Wait. I don't know how hair works, okay? Yeah, anyway, with that said, hello everyone. How's it going? You having a good day, internet? I hope you are. Today, I have some big plans. Receding hairline? Ah, dude. I don't think it's receding. Let me Google that. How to tell if hairline is receding. An M-shaped hairline. A receding hairline often forms an M-shaped as opposed to a widow's peak, which is V-shaped. Nah, my hairline's great. I think like 30 is roughly when like you start losing your hair if you are going to lose it early, right? I think my hair's going great. Thank you. Excuse you. No, it is like a real concern. Like a lot of guys go through it. I feel like we don't talk about it ever. But yeah, McDonald's haircut. Have you heard about the Meet Me at McDonald's haircut? I think it's slanderous because I would love to be met at McDonald's. Why is no one offering to meet me at McDonald's? What is the Meet Me at McDonald's haircut? The Meet Me at McDonald's haircut is like the one where, you know, I'll leave this. I'll leave hair talk aside. Someone else can talk about hair. Is Toycat at 400 members yet? Gled Train. It's we don't count gifted memberships towards the total because they immediately unsubscribe. Like if you think about it, you're signing someone up for a free trial, but you can't force them into a recurring cycle on it. Kind of at least YouTube would have a lot of problems if they did attempt to do that. So yeah, don't worry if you go bald, you can advertise stuff on your head. Your hair is wonderful, Toycat. Thank you. You know who else is wonderful, chat? Like 75% of you. I'll be honest. You know we got some good ones. We got some questionable ones. Your hairline is further north than the Israeli-Lebanon border. Yeah, I'm gonna lose mine sooner rather than later. Male pattern baldness is real. If it makes you feel better, it's a sign usually of high testosterone. So you can be like, yeah, you're not losing your hair, or you're just a low T beta something. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time, and we're gonna just cut everything from the intro to like here. It's a wild idea, chat, but I feel like the post-stream VODs like can be really cool if people like get to see it how it is. So that's what I'm gonna try and show you today. Okay. Hello. I'm IBX Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. I feel like a fraud sometimes, you know, being like, "Ooh, am I saying these same words again?" Someone's gonna come in here and think this is the first time that I'm saying. Hello, I'm ABX3Cat, and yes, I have the trial version of Minecraft PlayStation, as you can see from the fact that it wants to continuously remind me I don't have the full game. This is especially clear when you create a new world, where as you can see, your settings are limited to say the least. I can change my difficulty if I'd like to, of course I'll pick easy, but I can't make the game easier in every other respect, and I can't even pick a seed or turn on my coordinates. This is because I'm in the trial mode and I have to pay if I want seeds or creative or any of these other wonderful things, and so I want to prove that this trial, which is basically here so that Minecraft can say, look, get used to the game, understand how it works, then you can do all the fun things like beating it later, but I want to prove that you can beat the game exclusively using this trial. I do actually own Minecraft on the PlayStation, that's quite a particular thing that I have been doing, but yeah, I'm here, and as you're gonna see, the game's gonna be like, hey, you're having a good time, start the trial, except it didn't actually take that away from my countdown timer, so we do have a few seconds started already. Let's see if we can go to the Nether, take on the Brute, take on the Breeze, take on the Dragon, all before the 90 minutes runs up. Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday at time of recording. I know I am. It's gonna be a I've had a very busy day, but in like a fun way. I really enjoy when I make things that people really enjoy, and that's how things have been recently. It's been fun to see a lot of friendly faces back in the foe. Yeah, a lot back in the fray. Sorry. A lot of people are remembering the console days. It's surprising how many people jump back into news when something exciting is coming out. And speaking of exciting, look at that sword we just got, and also look at the fact that we officially have some obsidian. One obsidian, one fire aspect sword. Actually, fire aspect sword is awesome. And you know what's also awesome? Jessup Cane, 30-minute speedrun. Let's go. So yeah, we actually have a full 90 minutes, and if we were just trying to defeat Minecraft, I think on most seeds, you know, like the world record is fairly low, but even a fairly average player can defeat Minecraft on a decent seed in, you know, 25, 30 minutes, if you give them a little bit of practice, right? But the challenge is that this isn't a perfect seed. When people speedrun Minecraft, they try to speedrun it on the ideal world seed, but we don't have that luxury today, because instead what we have to do is we have to speedrun Minecraft on the, or rather we have, what's the opposite of speedrun? We have a very deadly threat that makes me have to run on a very, very bad seed. Because it's the same seed for every trial world, we know for a fact that the stronghold is 6,000 blocks away. We know for a fact that the Nether is painful, to say the least, and we know that the nearest structure of any form that wasn't that single ruined portal chest is a very long distance away. So yeah, a fun thing about this, if you aren't familiar, is the fact that a very interesting fact about this seed is the fact that, yeah, we are going to have to, I lost my fact, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I had a fun fact, but clearly you don't get to know it anymore. But if you want to know a bunch of other fun facts, make sure that you don't go anywhere for the next 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 41 seconds, because we are gonna defeat Minecraft and defeat the trial if things go according to plan. 90 minutes on this world seed should be doable, but I decided just to, you know, make it a bit more fun for myself, because, you know, beating Minecraft is a pretty standard challenge. What if we beat Minecraft and had to defeat a piglin, brute, and a breeze along the way? I also intend to go to a ancient city, if only to explore most of Minecraft's content, because as you'll see from my sugar cane, it used to be sugar canes, Minecraft recently updated, and that update applies to the trial. The trial is the latest version of Minecraft. It has all of the features, and so I want to take advantage of as many of them as I can. Just like how you should take advantage of your life. There's, you know, this ticking timer that's the trial version of Minecraft? You effectively have a trial version of real life. You only get so many years inside of it, and then they kick you out very rudely, and if you want to see what that looks like, for real life or Minecraft, make sure to stay tuned, because it's gonna get crazy. Speaking of crazy, I think we'd be best off going, like, up onto the surface here and then back down. I've got a fire aspect Bane of Arthropods sword, which I can only imagine is useful for taking on, like, spiders that I specifically want to burn to death. But yeah, let's break through here, and let's head this way. Come on. I need this boat later, otherwise I would not have bothered doing that. It would almost be worth making a wooden axe just for that one moment, but I don't like making pointless tools, and that's why I'm heading straight to a village. The village has lots of wonderful things, most notably being... Oh, should we kill this cow just to have some good food? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a second time. I guess I could punch him a couple of times first, but yeah, this is a really handy piece of steak. Not cooked beef, I know, heartbroken. That's going to help me going. You hate yourself, don't you, says Cat Beanie. No, I love myself. I'm really excited it's related to hating yourself, but I bought tickets to the Minecraft live experience, and I think it's fun because I really tried as hard as I could to make it work in my life. Like, I have a wedding that weekend, and I've got, like, some family things to attend that, like, Thursday. And I was like, aha, there's maybe a perfect way to make this work. But it sounds like I'm arriving to the wedding late as it is, and I'm, like, not doing enough family stuff. It sounds like I've already... Oh, I really messed up grabbing the pickaxe, because I also need to grab a piece of furnace. Can you call it a piece of furnace? I'm going to call it a piece of furnace. Who's going to stop me? So I'm just going to mine around here in case this iron vein is accidentally bigger than I expected. And then I'm going to take a piece of coal, because it's up there anyway. And then I'm going to eat some bread, go past this very worried-looking villager, and then we're going to get some more bread. So bread is found in village... Also, more sugarcane. Or, yeah, this is a fun thing to have a lot of in your world. So now let's break this, then break that, and then let's get our first bit of armor. Right now, I'm doing pretty well for 5 minutes into a world, right? But I have a crucial flaw, and that is that I could be murdered any second now, and that's why I have the world's highest quality armor, leather boots and leather pants. As you can see, this gives me 1.5 armor things, and if you're curious, each of those is equivalent to 4% damage reduction, or each half is equivalent to 4%, which means that we have a 12% damage reduction right now. I'm basically invincible, is what I'm trying to say, and the only thing I need to make me truly invincible is a decent source of food, and if we don't find enough cows, then I guess this will have to do. So I have to miss a friend's wedding thanks to uni. You know, I feel like, you know, I feel like there's, with things like this, you're constantly making decisions in life, and it's like, it's okay if you're, I feel like there are lots of things that you go to, not because you really want to, but because you're like, yeah, yes, I'm meant to. And so if it's one of those, types of friends, you know, maybe you're happy, you know, if it's the sort of friend where you don't want to move the heaven and earth to be at their wedding, maybe it's better for them, you know, like I feel like I'm like a bit of a cynical person and stuff like that. I'm like, man, there's a lot of people who don't want to do things they do, but they just roll along with them anyway. You know, some of the things you really want to do are quite hard, and so sometimes it's easier to like substitute them with things that are a little bit more doable. You know, it's the, yeah, it's the same with my situation. Also, Adam Sony's at the hospital. Good to see you. I hope that you are choosing to be at the hospital and not being forced to be there. Just like how did you talk about your lunch with your estranged dad, says Alexander? Yeah, we spoke about YouTube a bit, so I was like, okay, I've got to make sure I don't mention this anywhere that's too public. Just in case, like, you know, he happens to check out, like, oh, what did that guy say his name was? Like, Toecat? I think he said you know, he says that he plays Minecraft, but I bet he's really selling feet pictures of a name like that. You know, that's the only way that he can afford a house in central London. But the important thing to say is that it went well. It went better than expected, at least. I don't know. If I can avoid being overly personable, like, you know, overly sharing, which I don't think I can. I think I would say that I think you know, he's an interesting enough person. Has had a bit of a problem with being like, okay, it's been like 2 hours and I'm gone. See you again in a few months. And like, you know, I feel like, whereas I'm the sort of person where like once I'm with someone, I'm like, I'm gonna be really awkward about going. If they're like, if they're like, yep, been here for a while, I'm like, you know, if I'm enjoying you know, someone, I like let it roll. But yeah, I feel like it's always gonna be awkwardness. Like, it's the worst bit about like learning about your like, or like, you know, I guess the word isn't meeting, but the worst bit about, you know, a meeting equivalent situation, but like later in life, is you get to realize how much of the nature-nurture balance is nature. Also, was there water up there I could have broke? I bet there was. And there's something uncomfortable about that. I don't know if anyone else has gone through something like this, like meeting a parent later in life. But it's really uncomfortable to learn how much of your decisions in life, or how much of what you think is a decision in life, is actually down to genetics more than it's down to how you were raised. We always tell stories about, like, I tell the story about how, like, you know, I feel like when I know that I'm doing something that's important, I'll work real hard in it, like maybe a bit too hard, if you're allowed to say that about yourself. I feel like that's my instinct in the world, and I like to believe that's like, yeah, because I grew up with nothing. I know what it's like to you know, like the moment that always comes up is like the moment of having zero, but it's like actually it's somewhat down to genetics. Not on my father's side in that case. I think opposite side there. But like, you know, you want to believe that you're working hard because you're working something important, but then you learn like, oh yeah, like on that over there, it's like this is just ingrained into you, and you're like, oh, I'm not actually doing this because I'm choosing to. I'm doing it because my genes are choosing that I should. And there's something a bit weird about that, I guess I would say. Sorry, that's too much real life talk, as now I've got my bucket ready to go. No, I don't. I could make it ready to go, though. I've just got to be able to craft. It's a bit of a pain making gold ingots, but there we go. I did it. Now we've also made ourselves a bucket, and we can take ourselves to the Nether. I'm gonna do this wrong. I've done this exact same portal like 3 times now, and funnily enough, I have not done it correctly any of those times. But I'm hoping this time will be different, and I'm hoping incorrectly, I'm sure. So yeah, we're gonna leave that there as we now, I guess, mine this block, and then maybe also mine these blocks around here. I'm going to specifically try to... Oh, I don't know what I'm specifically trying to do right now. I'm going to specifically try to make a place where my water can flow. And once it does flow, it flows exclusively into this. Is that going to work, chat? I only have one way to find out. Looks like it. Yeah, no! Every time. I didn't grab a bed either. So if I die, my consequences are high. Oh, that's nice. It rhymes. Love it. Oh no, and I've got to remove this water. I don't know what I did wrong there. I feel like it should have... Why isn't it just flowing into that? Yeah, I'm telling you. I feel like that's how it should have gone the first time. I don't want to be bitter about it or anything. But yeah, it's going to be very dark around, which means we have to keep an eye out on everything, while also keeping an eye out on my safety, because look, it's a zombie. I have to waste 3 hits on my sword, which I don't want to on these guys. But I have to because I have made some poor decisions in my life. And this is how I will deal with them. So that is also lava, thankfully. I'm just going to take all the lava from every direction. And we're going to put it in all the places that it needs to go. Okay, lava. So this is already free height. We're good. Place a block there. Is this actually 3 blocks tall? I think it is. And then we're going to do something over here too. I'm very much like my father. I'm very much like my mother. It's a difficult thing to accept. Yeah, you... Like, I guess if I could go in a step even broader on this one, maybe a step even deeper, you might say. I feel like it also goes against our whole, what's the word for this? Like a society, a merit-based society is one where you start from 0, right? And obviously everyone knows that you start from what your parents give you, but you'd argue like, well, there's some amount of that's because they started from 0, or at least at some point back there isn't there. But there is always a genetic advantage or disadvantage, which we're aware of in some ways and we correct for in some ways. But it's like it's a weird thing. It makes sense. Like I shouldn't be learning. No, I forgot to bring lava with me. Okay, I'm gonna go back. It's such an important decision to bring lava that I will just go back to the overworld and I will not die while doing it. Enjoy the loading screens. I love loading screens as we go back and forth. So I'm 13 minutes in now. What country are you going to again? I forgot. You don't need to remember. It's okay, Bird for Life. I'm heading to Malaysia. It's my very first time there. I really want to sleep. It's a small inconvenience, but to me it feels like a big one. Do I have enough for a shield? I feel like I should. So you can explode. What am I missing for a shield? Oh, a piece of iron. It's in here. I was like, I know I have the ingredients. So this shield is probably going to save my life, and given that I didn't put the helmet on yet, that's going to save my life too. Look at me, I'm ready for the Nevo with my 20% damage reduction. Hi YouTube, says Trevor Trahan. Hello, Trevor Trahan. I am in fact not YouTube, but a YouTuber. We are all independent contractors, and have absolutely nothing to do with YouTube other than YouTube helps us find our audience. Except sometimes, sometimes they've got other things they'd rather be doing instead. I'm also heading to Malaysia this month. Oh, we might bump into each other at the airport. If you do, say something really cool so my friends think I'm impressive. That's always gonna be the pro tip for meeting someone. Just make them look like a great person to the people they're with, and they'll always be happy. So yeah, we're going into a bastion right now, maybe to get our first little mob slain. I think fighting uphill is always a bad idea. So I'm gonna hope that I don't need to. What was that? Was it a brute? What did I get hit by? Oh, it is a brute. That's not what hit me. So if the brute comes down here, I'll just lava him up. So, okay, this is bad. No! I think this is a funny thing, right? Like, I feel like if I start a stream, when I feel like I have so much more caution on my first run. Like, I have the ability to foresee stuff like this. The moment I get, like, lost and broken about it, it just it goes horribly wrong. The skeleton's definitely gonna spawn camp you. So chat, it's at this point that I tell you that I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try it again. I feel like I didn't bring a bed. That's a mistake. And I can learn from this. I can do better, and I shall do better. This is the best regards from scratch, as I shall be calling it. And I'm gonna turn on my starting map. They're absolutely useless, but you know that little bit of extra thing should help me. And also, we're going to turn up the simulation distance, because that reduces the number of mobs that spawn in the Nether, which is a bad thing sometimes, but we'll take the good with the bad there, right? Speaking of good or bad, hello, welcome. Look, things are going well. This time it's going to go better because I've got a map. Yeah, you have a map with you? Okay, start the trial. Let's go. So, yeah, I feel like that start the trial is a little misleading, but I also think Minecraft has one of the best trials on the market, literally allowing you to play an infinite number of games in survival mode, which is the good mode, let's be honest. Some people play creative mode, but they're, by and large, you know, 6-year-olds. Just kidding. You know, they're by and large people who are mentally 6-year-olds, I meant to say. So you get to play Minecraft's ultimate difficulty, and you get given the same seed every time, which seems like a bad thing on the surface, but you can turn that into a positive, because every single update, this seed gets different. In the next update, you will be able to use the creaking in the trial. Isn't that cool to think about? Yeah, I think, okay, so what we got on the sword, Bane of Arthropods free. Absolute dream of a sword, if you ask me. Okay, 14 minutes speedrun, let's do it. So at this point, you could have gotten some with skeleton skulls on the Let's Play world, but I admire your ability to push through stuff all the time. Yeah, this is going to go great. This is actually going to go incredible. This is going to be the run. I'm going to really focus and have my full brain attention on this. I'm going to break one more piece of wood. Not because I think I need to. Just, you know, I'm just kind of here anyway. Wasting a moment or two anyway. And then let's make ourselves a... We have to get in the water before we can make a boat for some reason. And also let's make some iron and some gold. Might help me out in the future. Speaking of helping out in the future, thank you so much, Gled Train, for the 140 South African Rand. Soycat, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Let's be honest, those were just trial runs. Yeah, I needed to get a trial of the trial before I could do a real run, which I'll be doing now. And so, yeah, you know the deal with this run. You know we're gonna go to a village, then the ruin portal, then to those guys, and that last one, the middle one. Should I put the middle one in the middle? Like, should the Ender Dragon be last? Should they be sequential? I guess they're right now they're alphabetical. Maybe that wasn't the right decision, but we're not going to second guess ourselves. We're going to make sure we beat Minecraft with all of its newest content the best we possibly can. Let's go, Toycat, says Rebecca White. Let's go, Toycat indeed. And Gled Train and anyone else who's in support. And if you're not in support, if you're in that 25%, it's okay. You know, everyone needs to overcome some form of persecution. And everyone knows. The Minecraft YouTuber who doesn't have the full support of the internet, basically the exact same as every other type of persecution. So my son is just about to land in Houston. Wonder if he'll have to speak in a Texan accent now. Texan accent is one of the best. No, we're not doing that today. But I am going to say it's really cool that the Big Salmon did get funded. I love that this is now officially going to be out there. I have promoted it enough, so I feel like anyone who knows about it knows where to get it. But the fact that it's funded is like such a weight off my shoulders. There's a part of me that's now like, okay, so as you all know, like at like 400, it's where it actually makes sense for me. Like making 200 is just like, we broke even at least, you know, right? So I might have to like buy 100 of them, or like 140 of them or something. Depending on where the margins are, it might make some sense to buy them for myself. And then, I don't know what you do with 140 big salmons, but I sure am going to have to work it out soon, aren't I? So I'm going to use the gold sword to save myself a few seconds here, because we are 3 minutes into this world. Minecraft is going to kick me out in an hour, 26 minutes, and I don't know that I want that, so I'm going to have to rush through and do my very best. Who's in Dice fighting you to play the trial edition with them? Says Blaze Aqua. Yeah, it's Minecraft is meant to be the most social game out there, and it will infuriate you very quickly the moment you realize how social they would like to force you to be. That's all I'll say. But you know, I guess the fun thing is the trial can't be played with friends. It's one of those multiplayer only features. If I press start, I could unlock the full game right now, and I could play multiplayer. But my idea is I want to beat this anyway because I like the challenge. I do own Minecraft on PlayStation. It just for some reason doesn't think that I do. But I do love the fact that it gets a little harder each time. And I feel like it adds to the fun in that way. It's a very, very charming thing. So I'm going to get 2 furnaces, just in case. You never know what might happen to the first one. Then I'm going to grab a single piece of iron, and I'm going to grab this bed, just in case I make that mistake again. Your life gets a lot easier when you have a place to sleep. That's real life advice too. You know, the thing about the trial, you know, your real life has a trial period to it too. You just don't know how long it is. Very true also. But also, just like real life, having a bed helps you immensely, and so too does having a boat. Because if you have a boat, you know, you'd statistically, you could sell the boat and then you could buy things that would actually help you. Unlike in Minecraft, actually, wait, no, in Minecraft you can sell boats, can't you? I think the fisherman max level. I don't think anyone ever does sell boats, but if you wanted to, you could. Here's another fun challenge: 4-player split screen where each player can only do certain things. I feel like that's like a really punishing idea, but in the perfectly fun way, KMB. Good to see you, by the way. Wish I could afford a big salmon plush, says Hayden. Put the 140 big salmon in a pond, says KMB. Yeah, I actually, I feel like I've genuinely just got to work out what to do about it, but it's going to be great. So, yeah, I think the Toy Cat against poor people 2025. I was, you know, I was saying this recently. As someone who grew up, you know, like if you grow up without money, you know what the biggest solution to not having money is? Like if we get rid of poor people, then everyone would have money. So, you know, that's my bold solution. Is we shouldn't want to have people with no money, so let's get rid of them. See, isn't it weird that can sound draconian? It's like, yeah, you know, let's surely getting rid of poor people should be an egalitarian thing. Let's bring everyone up to equity. It's the same as when people say like, oh yeah, let's eat some rich people, and then once we've eaten the rich people, there'll be only people of the same wealth. I'm saying it, but better. I'm saying eat the poor, and then we'll all have. Not only will, you know, the average wealth go up, but you know maybe there'll be a big economic stimulus from like. Okay, Toy Cat is a political figure, says Nightbot. How did that ever get put into the Nightbot quotes? I'm fascinated to learn. Are you IBX Toy Cat, and is this a survival world? Hello, I'm IBX Toy Cat, and welcome back to my challenge to beat Minecraft PlayStation 5 in the trial version before it beats me. You know what else beats me? Certainly this little thing right here. So I'm going to go down as quickly as I can to find some iron. I think the very fastest iron I could find was like all the way... Oh, I went a bit too far, actually. All the way down here. I'm going to have to eat some bread soon, by the way. I'll eat one just to keep the hunger meter, like, satiated. Pro tip, eating all your food at once is one of those things that, like, is just a... It's a micro thing you can do that will make your life better. And we all love micro things. I would like to believe so, at least. Otherwise, we wouldn't like channels like mine. The very, very small, you know, little indie channel over here. It actually does feel that way a bit. Like, on YouTube, subscribers just represent, like, lifetime achievement. But if you live for enough lifetimes, right, which is basically what you do over the span of 10 years on the internet, if you live enough lifespans, then you realize that it's like, yeah, you know, over those lifespans, some people go away. Every day, you know, people's real life trial expires. And this went to a dark place. So let's instead say that, you know, actually, let's double down on the dark place. Let's say that actually, I'm glad that we went there. I'm only not glad that we didn't go in deeper. I'm just going to cook up 2 of those. I should have got some coal from somewhere, really. Do I have a second pickaxe? I don't. So I'm going to go to the ruin portal really quick. The ruin portal has a block of gold, which just seems like a nice thing to have, as well as a flint and steel, which is a required thing to have. I'm going to make an inventory slot for it, and we're going to do this. Please don't eat me, says Ruby Doo. You know what? It sounds like I've worked out an incentive system to get some... I'm just kidding. I feel like I can The problem with making political jokes is, unlike every other thing in the world, like if I made a joke about power generation, if I was like, the thing about, you know, solar energy, is it really, you know, the thing about windy energy, the thing about wind power is it's really good for the environment. I don't know. You can make whatever point you want. Is my point? Is what I'm trying to say, and people will be able to work out like, oh, he's saying something not serious. But because, like, there's enough of, like, you know, maybe you could argue political propaganda. Maybe you could argue something else. But because there are enough bad faith factors on the internet, when you hear something like that, you go, oh, no, these must be very genuine opinions this person is expressing. Does Toy Cat really want to just murder poor people? That's a bad opinion to have. And it's like, that's why I say it. It's funny because... It's explicitly funny because of the fact that it is unthinkable. It wouldn't work if it was a reasonable idea. You know, if I'm like, you know what would be a really good policy plan is if we like, you know, like decrease debt to GDP ratio a little bit while also increasing spending on major investments, infrastructure, so that we can have a more successful, more fluid and dynamic economy, so that we can rival that of those around the world. Because ultimately, if I say something like that, do you know how boring that sounds? Hey, no, I messed it up again. What am I doing so wrong? I mean, in this case, I kind of know what I'm doing wrong, but... okay, if we go there, then we've at least got this ready to go, and oh man, this is... It's always brutal, but that's fine. There's lava over there, and there's lava over here, and I can use those lavas to get where I want to go. There, look at this, working wonderfully. So I'm going to quickly place down a bed. I've got 1 hour and 19 minutes left. So my first... did I pick up the diamonds? My first... day has been somewhat successful. I have managed to get my hands on a diamond sword. I have managed to get my hands on a shield. And indeed, I've got the infrastructure required to go to the Nether. Can I keep this up for the other 8 days of my Minecraft world? It's a hard question. Let's hope it goes according to plan. So now we have to probably place it like here, I would say. Got a little worry about what that might do. Looks like it's going fine, though. And then, like, over... If we do it there, we're going to remove the thing. So we're going to have to instead do that. And then do... Ooh, yeah, this is messy. This has gone horribly wrong, chat. So then we're going to place it on top of that. And then just hope it doesn't flow into where it shouldn't. And then we'll place the water right there. Scoop up that last bit that for some reason is just not playing ball. Okay, over there. Scoop of lava. Go. This is something I should practice, but it's one of those skills where I think it's much more charming and you learn the process much better by doing it wrong, and that's why I justify being a boomer about it, okay? Sometimes it's better to be wrong. Sometimes it's more enjoyable to be wrong, I guess, is the real thing, which is why I'll keep espousing terrible opinions, and you can't stop me no matter how hard you try. So now we're going to make all of these into bread, except for one, which we will keep as it is, and that's going to go over here. We don't need this furnace anytime soon, so we're just going to plan around it just in case. Take lava. Thank you very much, Cat. I am, in fact, going to. My policy is capping how much people can spend on a marriage celebration. I heard a funny thing, which is in the West, at least in the UK, we buy houses by, instead of working out what house do we need, people usually work out the maximum amount, you know, the most indebted they could get to a bank. They take the maximum savings they have. They throw that into like a mortgage calculator, and they're like, yeah, okay, the most we could borrow is this. The most we could potentially get in a house is this. And then they look for a house around that price, right? It's a bad strategy, but it is what we largely do in the United Kingdom at the very least. Your mileage may vary depending on where in the world you live. And so, yeah, there's a funny thing about that like no matter how much money you add into the economy, it's all just gonna eventually, you know, go into property, people who own it, or people who, oh, no. Oh, yes, that's bad. I'm gonna survive this. No, I'm not. I thought I was gonna survive it, chat. It's fine, though, because I have my bed nearby. I can just grab all that stuff, it'll be flawless. Doesn't the Nether already have lava? Says Xavier. Wait, the Nether has lava? Where? Have you ever seen lava in the Nether? Are you thinking of soul sand? Oh, like Netherrack is like kind of red, like lava, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it that way. So, bad strategy, I would want the best house possible. But imagine if you applied the strategy towards anything else. If you say, oh no, he's been trading my gold and picking up my stuff. Okay. So we have to murder him. Very, very bad that we have to murder him. And we have to murder him without using lava, because then I will lose my stuff. Also, I've just upset the entire bastion's worth of people. Okay, so let's just go on all these guys right now. Just get them good and dead. Oh no, there's a hole here. Okay, I'm making it. I'm surviving. Okay, if I can just get back through here. No, I can't get back through there. I'm gonna pick up the blocks that we lost, including my shield, which I swore I saw a piglin in my shield, chat. Did you see a piglin in my shield? Did I imagine the piglin of my shield? I'm just gonna drop one of those down. No! Okay. It's gonna go everywhere, all the time. I think I accidentally did this in a genius way, chat. I think you're actually looking at someone who knows exactly what they're doing, except when it comes to losing the gold armor, where maybe that wasn't so smart. So yeah, they're all super mad at me, and they're probably gonna be that way for a while. I think if I just leave and come back, they'll forget. So I've lost my armor, and my gold. I think I have to go back, therefore. If I can get my pickaxe back, which is a big if, I can't survive out my pickaxe, so we have to go back and get it. It looks like there's some gold up there. In fact, and it looks like there's my pickaxe over here. Yes! We're gonna survive this one. Have they stopped being mad at me? They have not. They have not forgotten what I did to them, chat. And they shall not be forgetting anytime soon, it seems. So, just let them run into the lava. It seems like they have a very high propensity to doing that. Find a spot to... Okay, so now we have to run through this thing. I need to get some blocks first. This is not the right order to do this in. Let's not come here. Let's come back here when things are a bit more settled in my life. I'm going to try and get... No, I need gold armor. I just have to do it. I just have to bite the bullet and get this done somehow. Now that I know I'm going to be fighting the piglins, either way, I might do a little bit better in here. I need to get out my pickaxe, and I need to not be dying while I do that, or getting... oh yeah, it's over, chat. I don't know what I was doing, but it wasn't a good idea. Oh, why? Why, Ghast? Okay, we can still do it. So we lost... Our second day has been spent dying, which sounds bad, but we still have an hour and 13 minutes left to do this. And so an hour and 13 minutes to succeed. I have jumped the gun massively on deciding to go to a bastion before having anything else on me. But there's a kind of sunk cost fallacy in here. There's a... Once you've made a bad decision, you feel like you have to keep following that up with bad decisions to justify it. Like, eventually there is a decision that frees you from your other bad decisions. And if we can just work out what that is for us, we'll do great. And if I can just not get ghasted... Being ghasted is like being ghosted, but significantly more dangerous for you. I guess knowing that now there's no more brutes around might help me out substantially. So I'm getting hit by something, or attacked by something. I don't know what, though. So, gold armor, chat. There we go. Please have looting on. Please have looting at sharpness. Okay. Didn't want to drop that on the ground. Okay, perfect. It's just a skeleton. You can die. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. Really, actually, opposite of that, if I'm being honest. Bunch of these. Wonderful. Gold boots. Soul speed. Oh, yeah. This is the much better way to do it. And, crucially, we got 6 obsidian and 11 gold carrots. And some string and an iron block, I guess. That's cool. We can put on all the armor. Then we can craft some iron for the other piece of armor. That'll be real handy if you ask me. So I'm going to just make the crafting table now. And I'm going to make that iron helmet just to have that little extra protection. So I've gone from being dead 6 minutes ago, chat, to now being better off than before I died. But I want to go further than that. I want to move up the hierarchy entirely, all the way to the point of being much, much better off. So I'm going to run through here. There is a... there should be another chest on the way to where we're headed. I think all of the piglins left the structure. I think, weirdly enough, that was a bizarre case where doing everything horrifically wrong... Oh, lodestone! Wow! Doing everything so horrendously wrong has led to a much better world than if I'd done things correctly. I think I actually made the iron helmet too early. And so I love a situation where that happens rather than the reverse. And also I love that there's a second set of chests here, and in those I can find soul speed should I want it. I can find some iron, which I don't want. I'm gonna grab a gold axe just in case it comes up, and a golden apple, and a diamond shovel. Look at this, chat. I've got a full set of gear here, basically. Some bone blocks to use as materials just to keep me going, and I've got a Bane of Arthropod's sword because, you know, I don't want any of that. So what I do want is the gold block, because now we need to start trading. I think I'll probably trade in the way, but I'm gonna start mining blocks around here somewhere, with the goal basically being, so I'm gonna place those blocks there, place a block here. That guy should not be alive. I'm not gonna call that in or anything. I'm not a snitch, but someone needs to let the Grim Reaper know that he missed one. And then as long as there's no brute up here, real possibility there is, by the way, then we'll be great. Is there a brute? There's no brute. So yeah, this is usually great because you can mine the blocks while there's a horde of ravaged piglins coming at you. But for today, it's going to be nice because it's going to get me my ender pearls without too much stress. One hopes. Ooh, manifesting good luck. We're in a constant state of rags to riches and riches to rags, says Gled Train. I think that's the most fun thing about Minecraft. When you pull off a recovery, it feels so much better than when you didn't die at all. It sucks when you don't pull off the recovery, and that's why a lot of people won't do it. But taking risks in life is worth doing for the moments where it goes right, I think. Maybe I'm just built that way. Maybe that's like a flaw in my programming, to be built that way. But it is how I feel, and it is. I'm sure you can already tell. It's how I operate. And so if we want to do this, that's day 2 complete now. Day 2 has been riches to rags, and then rags right back into riches. Oh, I've lost my hay bale. That's gonna suck. And yeah, having these soul speed boots making me feel real good right now. Really, really good. If I'm being honest. I've got a sharpness 2 axe, I've got a diamond sword of nothing, and I've got the ability to sprint through here, and I'm only basically draining my entire supplies here. So I have to switch out some form of tool. I could probably start using the shovel to mine some soul sand. What, the timer goes down? Says Xavier. The timer goes, yeah, I have a timer that counts up that I almost always use, and I used it last time in the upwards fashion, and I realized like 5 seconds before starting the stream, I was like, no, it has to go the other way. And that's why it malfunctioned at the very beginning of the stream. Okay. We'll make it through. We'll make it through. Look at that. I made it through. So now we start mining some blocks. We actually need a bunch of these, so it's good. I have to make sure I eat now because it's so slow to regenerate on Bedrock that even by the time I make it out to the surface on the other side, I'm not going to be fully better. But something better is better than no better. Toycat is built different, says Dasher. The fun thing is, though, right, we are all built different. And I think it's just rare that you work out the ways in which the way that you're built different, and oftentimes what looks like worse. Working out the ways that your negatives can become positives is one of the hardest things to do in life. Because, you know, it's always easier to say why it's actually bad to be different. And, you know, there are lots of... I think every way non-homogeneity is inherently bad in lots of ways, but it's not bad in every way. You can find the advantages to your downside in the same way. Like you can, I'm always saying this the other way around, and like I feel like it's a hateable opinion to have, but like genuinely, something like I don't know, being born into wealth sounds like it sucks. I've heard people argue for. One of the reasons, like, the easiest argument you can make against a divine being that created us all is like, well, why did God create cancer? You know, I hate to say it, but there's a... oh, no, okay, we're just going to sit here for a bit. We're going to eat, because I've learned from my mistakes. Oh, no, I haven't learned any from any mistakes, chat. I haven't learned anything at all. I've just learned how to die more efficiently. Man, that's crazy. Huh? So, yeah, the easiest argument against a divine being is that, like, why do they create worms that give children cancer and where they die in painful ways? You just say, well, you know, if you really believe that all your subjects were perfect, you make a perfect world for them. And the easiest argument against that is you say, actually, it's better to be on the road to perfect. I swear to God, if you can see me, it's just over. it might already be over. I'm just going to mine through this, actually. If I'm having such a hard time going up it, I'll just go around it on the inside way. And so you say, like, well, actually, a world that approaches perfect but never quite reaches it has a lot of positives to it, you know? So many positive things can only come out of negative things. Like, you know, compassion and all that stuff. I think it's an interesting argument. But the point is that you could apply this to basically anything that you wanted to justify. Okay. Really have to eat. Really have to not die. Two competing desires right now. So, yeah, I think it's worth me spending just a little moment here, just hanging out and getting my food situation sorted. I'm also going to switch out food because right now I need that to be good. I'm going to actually go to the piglins. I'm going to start trading with them while I heal. So I have to kill this ghast. Okay, she's running away from me. I'll let that happen, and I'll run this way. Maybe get a bow from him. It would be nice if we did. But run back this way. Eat a golden carrot. Then run. Come on, despawn. Despawn, you, you ghast. So, yeah, very frustrating that she is not despawning. Because I can't trade with piglins while there's a ghast overhead, right? That's just not... It's not good tactics. So, yeah, you could also argue that the best way to be born is not in a perfect scenario, but in a world where you get closer to perfect as you age. Where things get worse and worse would be the worst, right? Like, being born rich, but having to live your life poor would be infinitely worse than being poor. And in the same... Or not infinitely worse, but substantially worse. You know, having had a taste, knowing what it's like on the other side, but having no way to get there, might be worse than thinking that the way you do it is actually the best already. So, yeah, I've got a hoglin over there, and I hope the ghast is gone now. Okay, she's behind me. That's good enough, I guess. Let's find a bunch of piglins close together. That looks like a good batch right there. And let's trade with them, I guess. So there should be a fortress around here somewhere. Have I gone the wrong way each and every time, chat? I can't find this fortress anymore. I think I maybe went too far past it. That'd be my guess. So is it back this way? Yeah, there's the fortress. There's a sign of a fortress at least. So I don't really like what's happening, but I am at full health to deal with it at least. Is this part of the fortress over here? I'm just gonna... Oh, yeah, it is. Perfect. So that's some iron. That's some gold. I'll take it. Let's go climb the staircase or whatever's going on in here. And let's stay golden carroted up. So, yeah, day 3 has gone okay so far. I want a saddle, actually. Later, going to help me out a lot. And I don't want these blocks. I want the coal. Don't want that. Don't want this. Let's go kill some blazes. Blazes spawn in such weird locations. I'm guessing they use spawning spots, just like wither skeletons do. I'm guessing. No basis for that guess. And I'm thinking we have to turn down our simulation distance to be 4 if we want to have a chance at finding more. Oh, we could take advantage of this to, rather than just having a fortress which is filled with mobs, we could have we could just run right to where the actual end location is. So we'll make one of these just as a safety. Then we'll find wherever the actual blaze spawners are. It's so rare we get to go to the blaze spawners because the fortress is so full. But our simulation distance is high enough that maybe we'll just find it. Clearly not over here. Although that looks like a blaze spawner if I've ever seen one. No, it's not a blaze spawner. So I guess I haven't seen one. Down here, maybe? No, it's so hard to find a blaze spawner in a fortress you don't know. Honestly, I would not have had financial anxiety. I would love to have not had financial anxiety as a kid. It gave me pretty bad anxiety overall. Yeah, I guess that's an argument of how you could say it actually is more damaging than the reverse. I don't know, but maybe that's like, again, maybe this is me. I'm arguing for something because it already happened. You know, in the same way that, you know, you can argue, well, it's a good thing that there's brain-eating cancer worms because they exist, so they must be good because who would make something bad exist? You know, you can argue like circularly. You can use circular logic in your arguments all day, every day, and it will work great. I think I'm just gonna go do this. I think I'm just gonna go, and I'm gonna have to hurt you. I think I might be better turning my simulation distance down, chat. I think if I don't find a blaze spawner soon, I think that would help me out a lot. So, yeah, I am going to check left, check right. Where are the blaze spawners? You can't have a whole fortress without them. Unless you are this fortress. So, yeah, we didn't get a blaze rod. We've got a ton of gold. No real way to take advantage of it yet. And I've got no sign. I don't think there are any blaze spawners in here. Which means what we have to do is we have to save and quit. That means the timer pauses in case you're curious. Because we're not playing Minecraft right now. We're leaving Minecraft and we're going to get back into it. Do you remember when you could sprint backwards? Yeah, I remember when you could sprint backwards. Every now and then I try it, just in case. Every now and then I try it, just in case. Hasn't been successful so far. Yeah, things are going well so far, I would say. It's, the end of day 3 is approaching. Day 3 of 9, you could say. And I don't feel terrible, which is a good sign. So, this is the way we're going to do things. Place a couple blocks. Place another block. Just really make sure wither skeletons can't sneak up on me. Okay, oh, no! Okay, so every time you leave the game, that trial message can reappear. And it doesn't pause the game, because Minecraft Bedrock has no pause. Speaking of no pause, thank you!
It is as long as advertised. It is cute. It has a hologram of authenticity on its tag.
No!
It came and smelled kind of weird.
I want to read your comments so bad. The bags smell kind of weird. I thought it smelled pretty good. I wonder if we have different perceptions of good and weird. I mean, I guess we definitively must. Just there we go. Just shoot me. So this is going much better than before. I feel like I've really taken to this challenge. Gonna crouch. Look how many more blazes spawn on 4 simulation distance than spawn on 6, by the way. Just, okay. Okay, so he whacked me back physically. Always a bad attack when it happens. We've got now 3 blaze rods. Oh, it's actually taking up inventory slot. Very, very handy when it does that for you. I think I'm going to run down this hallway and just hope that by the time I get to the end, there's a blaze. Genuinely, that's how high the blaze spawn rate is, that I feel like I'm just going to see a blaze, and so what's the point in anything else? Apparently I'm wrong about that theory. I felt pretty confident, chat, and now I'm learning that I should not feel confident ever. But yeah, I think you being a pro kid means you budget your money. You have a skill that people being wealthy don't have. It also means, like, again, like, there is a real wild thing to me that for a lot of people, whether you decide you can do something or not, is literally, like, whether it feels like you can afford it more than whether you can. And it means that a lot of people, like, deliberately price themselves out of things. Or, you know, the other way around. They'll price themselves into things they can't afford. Whether that has a good or a bad actual long-term effect is maybe more debatable. I'm just gonna... I think I've got 5 blaze rods. I'm good. I'm just gonna mine out of this. If I just mine up to the surface, actually, I think I'll be good. I'll get a few more netherrack blocks, which will be handy. And now I have to do my trading chat. Fun that people are getting their long boys. Yeah, I'm surprised people are getting their long boys so early. If you're curious, they all ship at roughly the same time, but because there's so many countries and territories and places they've got to go, it means that there is an uneven distribution of when they arrive. But I'm really excited people are getting their long boys. It's, you know, it is one of the fears when you do a product that has to be, you know, made to order like that. There is always this real fear that, like, some people will be like, whoa, why haven't I had it yet? It's been, like, 2 weeks, Toy Cat. You order something on Amazon, it comes the next day. It's like, yeah, it was specifically made to your order. You know, I feel like made to order is kind of like cheating a little bit when it comes to like production of things sometimes, because you don't have to like overstock in the same way I might have 150 big salmons coming. So I'm sorry if you feel like I'm cheating. That's what I'm saying politely. So we want to find a bunch of piglins quickly. If we don't find a bunch of piglins, we can go back to the bastion, but they're probably not going to be there. Yeah, I would bet they're not going to be there. So we need to instead find piglins here or on the way back home. I'm going to guess we'll find some on the way back home because we do go through a never waste biome. And then we're going to have to really hope that we can get a bunch of ender pearls very quickly. And also get some obsidian. I'm really... Oh, ouch. I'm really hoping for the obsidian trade to go well. I think it will. I think we're going to get obsidian enough to go back to the well quickly. And if we can do that... Okay, I'm starting to die again. Oh, my soul speed boots are broken, right. I was wondering why I was going so slow. Okay, it's a tragic day, chat. It's a very tragic day. Indeed. But yeah, so I feel like there is a continual debate in the world in basically every field as to, like, you know, you could argue, like, is it good that we get bad Minecraft updates so we appreciate the good ones more? If we'd been having solid Minecraft updates every 3 months for the last 3 years, we might grow to be unappreciative. I have someone in my life, can I tell you? Like, there are people who are actively primed to hate Minecraft, or, like, you know, there's the whole, I think it's a little simplistic to be like, it's cool to hate things, because, you know, that is true. But there's someone in my life who I speak to about Minecraft once a year. Once a year. I'm not joking. This isn't a made-up person to raise some point. I speak to them once a year, and they say, "Oh, what did you think of the Minecraft update? You know, the one they revealed at Minecraft Live." And I go, "Oh, actually, yeah, I really like the look of this. Maybe not that so much." And they're like, "Oh, yeah, I don't really like what I saw." And I'm like, "Oh, what didn't you like?" And they're like, "Oh, I think people think they wanted an end update." And I'm like, oh, so you you looked online, tried to find people who, like, disliked it, and just jumped aboard their reasoning. Like, if you're not playing Minecraft that much, there's no way you want an end update, right? Like, it's a thing you can only almost, I don't know. I thought it was a very funny thing, but it's also like that's how a lot of people are. Like, the person who made the biggest, like, creaking tweet. I featured it inside of a short, and I thought it was really cool. They were like, "Oh yeah, I know Toycat disagrees with me, but his videos are fire." That's literally what he said. That sounds like sarcasm too, but that's also verifiable. Toycat, check the timer. Oh no, you're right. Okay, the time. I was wondering. I was like, wow, only day 3. We're doing incredible. So we'll just make sure it lines up with this. We have 55 minutes. 55. Okay, 55 minutes exactly, let's go. That's almost exactly lined up. You have a few seconds after the trial timer runs out, so we're gonna be fine. Also, is that a regular piglin? No, okay. 1 piglin isn't enough to trade with. Frustratingly. Okay, thank you for getting the timer back on board. So, dumbest warning ever. I feel like this is a problem we're starting to do, is even in the Minecraft community, our praise and our criticism are getting stupider. Right, like, I like what Minecraft are doing right now. Let me start by prefacing on that. I think Minecraft have had a problem of, like, yeah, they're working on 1 update a year, but I think there's some stresses that come with that mean that there are months of the year where they're basically not working on anything because they're recovering from the last update, or they're fixing bugs in this update. But fixing bugs is like such a boring task if you're a developer, you might say, and it's, you know, if it's unengaging and you don't spend time doing it, then it's a waste. So there's lots of waste in the 1 a year update cycle, which is really cool it's being fixed. But the way people defend it is they're like, oh, Minecraft is still giving us free updates all these years later. And it's like they're giving us free updates for their benefit as well as ours. It's not that they're some benevolent company gifting us, you know, from the heavens like this. It's not how it is either. And I feel like nuance is dead sometimes online. You have to be really for or really against something. I feel like praise and criticism can get so stupid sometimes. And it's like, you know, being constructively criticizing of something is really useful, actually. And the same way being non-constructively praising doesn't matter. If you say, hey, Toycat, you're so cool. I love the... Oh, God, I looked at an Enderman. Toycat, I think it's really cool that you have hair in the shape of a V and not an M. If you say something like that, you know, as would be true, unlike other things that I've read today. But, you know, okay, there we go. So, just, come on, just stop chasing me or die. Pick one. You have to pick one. I'm sorry to force that on you, but you really do. Okay, there we go. Come on, stop teleporting. I can't do this. I need to make a big jump down. I need all of my health to be available, because I messed up somewhere. Do you want me to admit it, Enderman? Is that what you need? Is that your... Oh, no! Okay. I think that is what he needs, by the way. So I'm going to mine down. Straight down, actually. But in the safer, more friendly way. Yeah, so 4 hearts, not ideal. Oh, really not ideal. Please go away, Ghast. Please, you will ruin my life if you hit me wrong. Okay. So I chill back here, where, as you can see, there's nothing. And I grabbed the bread. And I survive. So yeah, we got 50... Wait. How did it start counting from 59 minutes? So it should have started counting down from 55, but it didn't, chat. I think I have to like start and restop. So right now we're at 51 minutes, 50 seconds. So we go to 51, like 40, let's say, by the time we actually fix this. And then start, and there we go. Okay, so now the timer on screen is going to be slightly, slightly pessimistic rather than optimistic. Oh, okay, I need a boat. Give me one, please. Okay, I need to get back to that portal. If a gas spawns now, it's over. So day 4 has been all about consolidating my gains. Come on, just get away. Just oh, it's exactly what I feared, chat. It's the exact thing I feared. It's over for me now if I get gasted. And, okay, so I'm going to go back to the Bastion and hope there are piglins. If there are no piglins there, as there very well may not be, I think I should eat golden carrots if I'm this low and this desperate. Hopefully there's piglins there. Okay, we need to turn up the simulation distance, chat. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to save and quit. Going to temporarily pause the timer. Got to remember to turn it back on. I'm going to turn up the simulation distance. I mean, you could switch into peaceful if you wanted to. But that way we have the normal number of mob spawns. For some reason, Minecraft Bedrock spawns too many mobs on a low simulation distance. Too few on a high one. This is progress. We are practicing. Yeah, we're doing great. We're doing wonderfully, I would say. I don't think there's anything wrong happening today. Speaking of something wrong, thank you.
This here for when I watch the replay. Thanks for keeping me entertained while I play Minecraft at 3 a.m.
Thank you, Johnny Blaze. I'm glad I keep you entertained. I hope that you enjoy what we do and what we talk about here. It is something... okay, we have to just get past these skeletons. Please tell me that some of them respawn or something like that. Okay, I see 2 piglins. That's not enough, but it's something. Okay, so if I just get this guy to trade me and then I make this guy fall down. Okay, so let's break your... Oh, no, come on. Go, bad timing. Terrible timing, Minecraft. You've got to decide not to do that. I understand I'm playing a trial version of the game. I understood that when the timer was running. I understood that when I couldn't do anything. I still understand it. Don't worry. I know I'm on... Okay, I didn't even want to kill that guy. So where did the other one go? Where'd you go? Okay, there you are. So if I break that block, then I am condemning him to die. So I'll get one guy. Yeah, is there lava on this side actually? We could like make sure. Okay, so I'm gonna make a bunch of gold ingots. This is the messiest way to do piglin trading. But I need to get this done, right, chat? So, make a bridge over here, and then drop some gold on the ground over there, and then force him to go get it. Hey, buddy, there's gold. There's gold. I've got gold for you. Would you like it? Okay, so he's picked up some soul speed boots. That's perfectly fine with me. We're gonna make another whole stack of these, and we're gonna let them trade all in one place. Okay, now we're gonna find more piglins. Or we could just read those 2 over and over again. That works, I guess. That technically works. I'm gonna just do it. So I want that obsidian ASAP. Is it even obsidian or is it crying? It's regular obsidian. And now I'm gonna mine these 7 blocks over and over again. Actually, I'll make even fewer of these into something. 3 blocks over and over until we get this entire stack done. It means I have to mine these blocks many, many times because I don't have more piglins. But it does the job, I guess. Oh, and also there's regular gold here. That might be easier to mine in large quantities. So we got some ender pearls. That's great. I need to make sure I make space for this in my inventory. 3 ender pearls, chat. That's great. That's really good as a start. I also have a bow on me. I should make sure that's on the hotbar. Or even stacked together with this one. There we go. Fully complete bow. Is there more gold? There's not. So I'm going to just continuously mine these blocks. I'm going to actually put the ender pearl on the hotbar instead of the lava bucket for now. I think it's more useful. And I'm going to do this over and over and over. Is Gilded Blackstone count, chat? I've never done it. Oh, it does. Yeah. How often have you mined Gilded Blackstone? Let's be honest, chat. The Gilded Blackstone is a block that exists for its own sake. Sometimes it feels like. Are they close enough to this for this to count? No, they're not. Interesting how that works. there is a proximity to where you can mine these to make it actually work. So I'm about to run out of pickaxe, chat. That is bad, but it is a solvable problem. The question is how. So we make a brand new pickaxe right now. It sucks to do it this way, of all the ways, but it is the way that it must be done. More ender pearls, please, by the way, guys. You really need to up that ender pearl count. If we don't get the ender pearls, we're going to be killing endermen, and it's going to be painful. So if you could just do this, please. Just one little solid for me. I want more piglins. Why have I not found a group of them? You always find piglins in groups of like 7 when you don't want them. And today I am just having the worst luck with them otherwise. So I think somewhere in there's enough obsidian for a portal. Yeah, we got the portal locked down. And so I need 9 ender pearls, chat. 9 is my required number. Any more than 9 is good, but any less than 9 is unbeatable Minecraft without doing stuff, right? So break this all the way. Come on, more ender pearls, fellas. I hate to be needy, hate to be beggy, but you can't keep doing it this way. I have to say. So I didn't pick up those blocks. Okay, come on, please do better. You guys can do better. I know you can. And stop. You guys over here. It's not good what you're doing. Don't appreciate your message either. Okay, so just ender pearls. Just some ender pearls, please. Just a few. Also, why does this pickaxe have unlimited durability? Have I found a bug here or something? Hey, ender pearls. Okay, we're up to 6. Wait, actually, we're up to 8. Don't give up on us now. Okay, so I want to give them. Okay, they're using my axe, but that's fine. Here's 9. Make it count. Okay, there's the pickaxe dead. Should I just try and get another ender pearl another way? Do you think that's going to go the way that I expect it to? So 18. I'm going to move them over here, closer to the gold that exists in the ground. Okay, so just please follow the... Yeah, there we go. Over here, buddy. Okay, we get the nice trail going. And then what we can do is we can hoover up all of this and work out what it is we actually want. I like golden carrots. I don't care about gunpowder or gravel, but I do care about fire resistance. Great. So one more ender pearl, please. I am begging you. I am absolutely begging you. Is this close enough to count? No, it's not. Where's the nearest gold that would count? Just trade faster, please. I've never had such a bad time with trading, but just do it a little bit faster than you are. So I'm going to drop the single stone sword on the ground till I pick up the soul speed boots. That will help me go where I'm trying to go. Just please. Pearls. Yeah, we're looking for pearls. We've got 8 pearls. We need 9 pearls. It is a beautiful twist of fate that Minecraft decides to work this way. But it is the twist of fate we've been given. We've got 43 minutes. So it is still doable, chat. Also, I killed a piglin brute earlier. I didn't even... Forgot to... been so busy with everything else going on. Forgot to X out the brute when I killed it. I killed a lot of brutes, by the way, right? Maybe an excessive number. Maybe more than could probably be legally defended as use of reasonable force. But, you know, who's to say what's right and wrong? Besides you, chat. You, the internet, get to decide whether I'm a monster. So yeah, I think we're waiting around for nothing. I think we're doing all of this waiting, and it's gonna leave us nowhere. I think we've done the waiting now, and the conclusion is we should have just gone out and killed an enderman. So that was nice. Come on, ender pearls. No, you could have justified my whole time here, but you didn't. So now we need to get... Okay, so soul speed 1 is nice, by the way. It's not soul speed free, but it gets the job done, right? Now we need to go make a portal back to the overworld. We need to check out an ancient city, see a trial chamber, and defeat the dragon, and pick up an ender pearl, all in 42 minutes. Is that possible? Someone more cynical might say no. Someone less cynical might say no. But someone cynical says, that sounds like the perfect amount of challenge. I'll take it, I guess. So we're going to eat here. And then we're going to run up this way. Okay, I haven't done this in survival before, chat. I have no idea what to expect as far as this journey. Also, come on, all that way and then I find... Okay, it's 2 piglins. It's not 3. It's just the same number of piglins. I need an ender pearl ASAP. I need an enderman of any variety and I'm just going to kill him and I'm just going to get an ender pearl And then I'm going to use none of them except for the portal. That's my way. And I don't see a better one. I have to make sure I eat. And make sure I find an Enderman. Enderman, chat. If you see an Enderman, yell Enderman in chat, and I'm not going to hear you in time. But like, if you yell it, then I'll know that you care. Okay, so this is scary. This is a real, like, how to get ghasted to death moment right here. Okay, works though, it works. So now we're going to continue going this way. I think we have to go up that little cliff face. I feel like I would see an Enderman by now, but it's because I want to see one that I'm not going to. Enderman of any variety? Exactly. Through the ancient city and trial chambers adds more to this. Yeah, 40 minutes would be great, I feel like, to just defeat the dragon, but we also need an ender pearl, and we need those other things. So it does complicate it a lot. We have 12 bones. It's never as many as you expect to have. It's like, yeah, you're killing guys non-stop. How do you not have more? But it's never quite the way you want it to be. So that one ender pearl might serve as the real ruining point for a run. We haven't found a warp forest this entire time either. Oh, an Enderman! Okay, I think I just go for it, chat. I think I just stare him down. I'm just gonna do this. Yes! Come on, Ender pearl, Ender pearl! It's not happening. It's not happening. Okay, that was the real sign as to whether this is gonna work or not, chat. And an Enderman deciding not to is a sign that the run might also go the same way. Is that another Enderman? I think I just saw another Enderman. I might be imagining it because I need to see another Enderman. But I think there was one just around here that might have gone around the corner. I saw his purple eyes. Did I imagine his purple eyes? You know, I think I did. Okay, so this is bad, but it's not disastrous yet. So this is where I would make a portal, I think. But I'm going to try and make a better portal by... I have no coordinates, chat. Just keep that in mind as I do what I'm about to do right now. I have to make some pretty interesting decisions right now. But those decisions... Also, come on. Every biome in the Nether besides the Warp Forest. Oh! Yeah! I don't know where I am. I think I'm officially lost. But I'm not lost for Ender pearls now. Okay, so I'm still taking some big damage. This isn't the way I would like to do it, right? Come on, Ender pearl. No! What's wrong with the game? Give me one. I feel like I've earned it. So, yeah, Endermen have 40 health, but that means we can do, like, 4 criticals and just immediately kill them. 9 Ender pearls, we did it. Okay, 40 minutes to go. We've just got to get a breeze defeated. Get the breeze defeat, get out of there. That's the way it's got to be, right? That's the way it's got to be, and it's the way it's going to be. I could not find my way round to... Oh, look how many Endermen there are here now. Now that I don't need Endermen, they are everywhere, chat. They are everywhere and they are nowhere. I'm going to try and go through this hole. Just in... Oh, maybe down and... I'm going to try this hole up here. See if that's what I'm mentally thinking of. Because I need to go this direction to get to my stronghold. It's very, very far away from spawn. But also to my nearest ancient city. It's also very far away from spawn. A lot of things are far away from spawn on this seed. Because they don't want you to defeat it in 90 minutes. But they don't want you to see all the new content and get bored and decide you don't want to pay for Minecraft. They want you to get to the ancient city for your trial to run out and for you to say, okay, I'll pay for more. I'll do it. Like a heroin addict. But unlike a heroin addict, I'm going to make some great decisions today. And I'm going to hopefully end up exactly where I want to. Or at least pretty close to it. So, yeah, we could dig straight down in the Nether. And, no, I want to be on the surface if I'm not going to be in the ancient city. I haven't tested this portal placement, chat. I just know it's roughly the right place to where we should be. And that is not the most confident thing anyone has ever said, I know. But it's because I am not confident in the slightest. Remove the fire charges because I've already got flint and steel. Let's make a portal. So, 1, 2, place a block. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Grab another netherrack. Finish the top of it off right here. And we're on a controller. We're working with what we got. There we go. Back into the overworld we are with, we can do this. We persevered. It looked impossible. I wanted to give up most of an hour ago, chat. But I have persevered, and it might be that is good enough. The perseverance gets me through this. Okay, so if I recall correctly, and it's a big if, I want to be on the savannah near the mesa over there.
Hey Toy Cat, how are you doing today? Smiley face. Just a random one from me today, but I'm curious, what are your thoughts on the Lunchley debate? Also, I am Welsh.
Okay, first of all, thank you very much. I'm glad to hear that you're Welsh. So this is a really interesting one, actually. First of all, I appreciate the tip, Sophie. Hope you're doing very desert well. I'm actually going to not use this. I'm going to save this for a time where I can be more risky. MA7, do you think all advancements is possible in trial mode? In an old version, like 1.15? So there's no advancements in Bedrock, for what it's worth. But what's the fastest all advancement speedrun right now? I think it's always going to be Corryway, right? But what's he at right now? What's his record for that? Because that will determine whether it is possible, I would say. So yeah, I think right here is the ancient city. Oh, it might be over there. Oh yeah, I have no idea, chat. I'm gonna dig down, and if I don't find it, I don't find it, and then I'm gonna go that way to try and get a trial chamber found. We don't have time to make too big of a detour, but if I could get into the ancient city, have something to take out with me, that'd be pretty cool, right? That'd be pretty nice. Okay, so do I have the ability to make more iron pickaxes? Should I need to? Yes. Will I use an entire pickaxe going down? From like Y100, yeah. It's gonna be 100. I think I have to. Okay, I'm gonna dig straight down, and I've got the fire resistance potion, chat. This never digs straight down, except for when you're in my situation where lava won't kill you. I'm gonna be just fine if I hit lava, chat. Not full damage though. I should prepare for that eventuality. Oh, I can't. But I don't have the pickaxe to mine all the way down without doing this a little bit. So I'm gonna dig straight down. I'm gonna do it, chat. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give up soon. Once I know my pickaxe will survive the journey, but I have to make it close to deep slate first. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. I won't survive a full, chat. I don't have the ability to survive a full. I've got a lava bucket. I guess if I drink the fire resistance now, okay. I'll drink the fire resistance now. And then I'll use the lava bucket as a water bucket. And then now I've got a water bucket. I don't know if that works that way, chat. I've never tried lava bucket MLG clutch. It used to not, but I think they fixed it. But am I right about them fixing it? That's the question. Let's find out. Oh, living life on the edge to go to an ancient city, which isn't required, but I want to defeat this trial. I don't want to just technically defeat my minimum goals. I want to be in an ancient city. I want to enjoy the warden being summoned, and then I want to enjoy getting the heck out of where the warden's been summoned, you know? As is my right in life. So, yeah, it is so deep you have to go down, and it's amazing because I could go all this way and not find an ancient city, chat. So, if we've hit deep slate now, we're at Y0, we have to mine for another 25 odd blocks. 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 20, 19, 19, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if we haven't found an ancient city now, then something went horribly wrong. I hate to say it. I don't know where. I don't know what. I'm mining a few more blocks in case I miscalculated. There is meant to be an ancient city here, chat. And I don't know why it's not there. And I would love to ender pearl my way out of this situation. I have to just commit a little bit more, don't I? Like, what's the point of mining all this way and then giving up on it? I could have found an ancient... Oh, look at this. Wow, the warden. Oh, no. Let's get out of the way. The warden's there, chat. Oh, no. Let's... I'm so scared. The warden. So I'm actually going to turn my ender pearls into IF enders, so I can't accidentally throw one. Because I do need all 9 of those. And I'm going to drop this and use the granite to get back out. And then I'll use the tough... I'm just gonna come out the same way I came in. And it's a little sucky. But life be that way sometimes, huh? Okay, so, yeah, you don't get pickaxes in Ancient City, do you? Just hoes? You might be able to get pickaxes. I feel like I can picture a really good pickaxe in Ancient City. Yeah, wow, that was a real good, warden we found there. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'm just gonna keep on blazing blocks till I'm right back out. I've proven that I could have done something down there, and it's weird that I did. But that's what you get here in the Toy Cat streams. Slightly odd things that you're probably not expecting. But that is how it was, I guess. Okay, gravel is actually perfect for this, because I'm just stacking out. Crazy escape, thank you. Good thing you got away from that guy. That was a really close one. I agree, jolting onwards. Scariest warden I've ever seen. You know, people say the secret to horror is don't show the audience, right? Like, deliberately don't. And I think I did a very good job on that horror situation, therefore. Wow, absolutely nailed it, if I say so myself. So, now we're back to the point where I was double mining. As you can see, I wouldn't have made it that deep if I hadn't have double mined. So using that... Okay, there we go, we're out. I don't know what went wrong. The Ancient City is around somewhere, but not. Here is not somewhere, I guess, is the valuable lesson we've learned. And I've got 6 obsidian, so not enough to use the nether. I have to instead hope that this is the right way. I have to hope. Chat, okay, so we want to be heading... Oh god, I don't even know which way we're heading, like, north-south-wise. If I had that map, actually, funnily enough, it would probably help me. I think I'm heading deep into the savannah. I think I'm heading deeper into the savannah. And we're going to try and find the first... did we get any bones, by the way? We didn't get any bones, because we didn't go to the Ancient City. There's bones there. Okay, so we want to, as quickly as possible, get a map to a trowel chamber. Nice leggings, by the way. Much nicer than my ones. We want to, as quickly as possible, get to a trowel chamber. And so that means we have to kill some fish for some bones when we happen to swim on the way. So we're actually going to take the deliberately fishiest way we can to help out on that mission. Which means getting in the ocean and swimming. We've got 29 minutes, but a trowel chamber is not impossibly hard to find. And there's some extra sugarcane on the side here. If we can take it, we might as well. Let's also eat some bread, and there's a school of salmon. Okay, let's do it. Let's get this done. So right now we have, I think, 6 or 7 sugarcane. So they drop bones fairly often, as you can see. Although not actually. It seems like that was unfortunate. And then, so we've got 12 bones and we've got 6 sugarcane. We need 122 sugarcane, which is equivalent to 20 bones plus 2. So we need 20 bones, more or less. And we need to also go south in this direction. Maybe that's the village we've been to before. I'm really worried about which direction to actually head in. But let's... Have we been to that village before, chat? We need to go to a village anyway. I guess we could throw the IF Ender and we'd know which way to go to the portal. But if we throw an IF Ender and lose it, we're done for, chat. We're done for. I think I know the way to the stronghold, and I really hope that I am correct. Bones in the nether. Oh yeah, all the bones in the nether. Oh yeah, there was so many bone blocks. I should have used other things. Thank you, Sophie Hawkins, for gifting 5 members. Oh, so I didn't answer your question about the lunch lead debate. The lunch lead debate is interesting to me because, like, first of all, I feel like as a creator, if you have kids anywhere in your marketing, people do expect you to be a parent to their children, and to some extent that's like valid, because it's like, yeah, kids don't listen to their parents, they listen to their entertainment icons. So say something responsible. At least don't say something irresponsible, right? And so if you look at Lunchly as a product compared to Lunchables, it's like very marginally better for you at a higher price. That's the gimmick. And so is that good? Because if you switch from Lunchables to Lunchly, yeah. But if you don't switch, if you switch from any other alternative to it, it's much worse. And that's kind of
Sorry, I'm late. I was watching a 3-hour video on Yandere Dev. Toy Cat is yes. Long boy has arrived.
Hey, your long boy has arrived. Oh, it's interesting. So many people are getting their long boys. Okay, I'm just gonna go right here. It's gonna be good. Okay. have I got... Okay, oh, I've got some bread. Might be essential before the end of the run that I have those. So I have no idea where I am, chat. I'm just gonna walk this way. Okay, no, I see a village over there. That's gonna be the right direction. We can do this. Hello, wives, go watch the bathtub videos. Hey, indeed. So, it's like if I made a fast food chain, would that be bad for the world? There's already fast food. You know, people need fast food. Me not making a fast food chain doesn't make you not able to eat McDonald's. But if you grow the market share of fast food, although, you know, McDonald's is doing it too. That's the messy thing about actually trying to work out right and wrong. But I think what is wrong is if you market it in any way as being good for you when it's very slightly better for you than an alternative product, which is very known for being bad for you. Whereas I feel like the counter example would be like Prime, right? Prime is a hydration drink that for some reason people have started drinking. Like, people mock Prime for being like, yeah, kids for some reason are really into hydration. It's like, that's awesome. If you can trick kids into being into things that are healthy for them, that's a company you can really get on board with, versus tricking kids into being really on board with mediocre chocolate or, you know, like pepperoni that looks like the saddest thing in the world. So yeah, if you wanna watch me eat a lobster roll, there's a fun thing of that coming soon. I want a plush so bad, says Vinny Paz. You've got 6 days left to get one. Fun fact. Yeah, I'm so glad people are getting their Longboys. The Longboy V2 is such a fun little thing that I'm glad people fell in love with. So POV, some guy walks into your house and throws you out of bed and sleeps in your house. Okay, I think this is the village I've been to before, chat. Okay, if we're here, that's good news. So this is the village that ruined me last time. So we're gonna set a hard cutoff point of 15 minutes, chat. If we're not out of here in 15 minutes, if we're not done in 15 minutes, we're out anyway. Okay? That's our hard cutoff point for ourselves. Yeah, we're doing it that way because it ruined my last attempt. So if we don't kill Blaze, that's okay, but at least we can kill a dragon our way. So here is a salmon. We need to get 8 bones, chat. 8 bones, which I could have probably done easier with skeletons at night, but don't make me think about that too hard. Oh yeah. Oh, can we get to a trial chamber in time? I think if I wasn't going for a map, because I just assumed I'd get the bones, I'd get a map, it'd go fine. We probably could have. But if we're relying on fish again, I think that's a fool's errand. Okay, chat. I'm making the bold executive decision that we didn't get to see a trial chamber or an ancient city today. If that's what it takes to get it over the line, that might be a worthwhile goal. There's no fish in the ocean, and every fish only has a small chance of dropping a bone. If nighttime was near enough, I think I could do it. So instead what I'll do is I'll say, this sucks to not have a trial chamber or an ancient city done, but we're here to beat Minecraft, right? Can I beat Minecraft before the trial runs out? Is the titular question. These were just the little flex points we went for. I did get the Bastion done. You know, that was a half of my goals. I did get the Nether solidly done. But as far as overworld structures, you know, room for improvement, room for the future to do better. If you want to do this yourself also. All you got to do is convince Minecraft you don't own the PlayStation copy. Or on Android, you can do the same. So, Trident Drowned, your favorite. I love Trident Drowned so much. By far the best mob in Minecraft. So yeah, one of the videos that myself and Camby have been working on, Camby's done a really, really good job, is 69 mobs and their secrets. So we did the secret of every secret room in a structure, and then we did secrets of biomes. And so the logical sequel was the secret of mobs. And the amount of research it takes, let alone the craziness of putting together a wild. It's going to be wild is what I'm saying. Am I the only one who hates the Bedrock Edition shield? It takes a whole 1 to 2 seconds to work after crouching. On Java, it's instant. We need Java to Bedrock parity. Oh, is it really instant on Java? I assumed the delay was intentional. Oh man, that does suck. Make me feel bad about my life, why don't you? But yeah, it's good to see you, David. How are you doing this fine Tuesday evening? I've got a very busy night ahead of me. I've got what would usually be like a day's worth of work to do in between 10. Oh, don't make me look at the time. Between 11 p.m. and sleeping time. Okay, I think I know where I am, chat. I think I'm I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past, and I'll be wrong in the future. But I think I know where the stronghold is. I think I've been here before. And I think that if I just believe in myself, just a little bit, I'll be able to find the end portal room. So I marked it in my head as being sort of this way of where the gravel pattern was. So let's dig down, chat. Let's just dig down first. Ask questions later. So I have to mine a block, and then mine another block, and mine another block. And then I have to place a block above my head really quickly. Really quickly. Any block will do as long as it's solid and it won't fall. Perfect. Okay, I've got... Okay, and then we have to, like... Oh, I'm running out of pickaxe. Oh, and I lit myself on fire. So I don't have any wood to make another pickaxe. So I just have to give up on this, chat. I can make a trapdoor or something, but obviously I can't do that right now. So I'll let the water back in, and I'll have to go make a trapdoor. Or, sorry, I have to go make a another pickaxe. But we found something there. So Minecraft should introduce the weak hold, which takes you to the mid dimension, but there's no reason to go there. You know, I'm on board with that idea. Let's make it happen, everyone. Okay, so I've got everything I need to defeat Minecraft. I'm gonna do it with a little bit of time to spare. Maybe we come back from the overworld. Maybe when we're back we can do some fun stuff here. But yeah, we've got enough to make a sword, but not enough to make a pickaxe. Let's make a pickaxe now, and then a second one. I don't know, just in case. Might be under there a while. Better to be safe than sorry. So now we can make 2 iron pickaxes, and then we can also start throwing garbage on the ground. Don't need it. Don't need it. Might need it. Probably won't need it. Let's go. Did I get my second pickaxe? I've got my second pickaxe. Okay, chat. I've got 20 minutes to go, and I think not going to the trial chamber was a good idea based on what's happening right now. Can I get back to the overworld in that time? Can I have defeated Minecraft? I don't know. So I'm gonna have to place my like a torch somewhere, right? We don't have. Wait, all my coal's gone? Oh no. Why can't I make a torch? Wait, is that not a recipe that Minecraft accepts anymore? Okay, I'll just make a little torch. Maybe 4. And we're gonna dig down 2 at a time, just to both increase my odds and my safety. Although, what am I gonna fall into? Yeah, I know there's nothing I'm falling into. No, I don't. No, I don't. Dump the copper and the lapis. What if I need to enchant, Orius? You've got to consider these niche situations when you say wild things like that. Do you reckon we're still getting minor updates, major updates alongside these drops? Oh no. I assumed that, but I think that they're using the terms updates and drops interchangeably, depending on which one gets better PR. Because a drop is an update. There are updates that are not drops, though. So that is how they are defining major update from minor update without saying, oh, 6 features is a major update, or whatever it is. I would argue it's a lot more than 6 features. But yeah, that's my answer, jolting upwards. Jolting onwards. I think it'd be a good question for a Q&A. I'm wondering if I should do a Q&A this week, because I'll be in another country. Okay, I think I should have found the stronghold by now. If I'm finding... Oh, yeah! Hey! Turns out I'm correct. I should have found it by now, and so I did have found it by now. I don't know the layout of the stronghold. Oh, I just assumed I would end up in the portal room, and that was a poor assumption. Okay, so we're in deep slate layer. That can't be correct. I think we're too low down, so we want to go up. Obviously, it's a hard thing. Is this like a disconnected part of the stronghold? It doesn't look like it ties into anything else. So this leads to... What is this stronghold? Okay, so I don't remember seeing any deep slate. Again, I'm having to operate based on memory because there's no coordinates, chat. Where are we and what are we, most crucially? And okay, so if we go up, we'll find more stronghold, right? No. Up here, maybe? I want to find more stronghold, not less stronghold. Where is the rest of it? Do we go through here? Will this lead me to a staircase, maybe? No, what have I ended up in, chat? Okay, so this is something. I don't know how this just appeared. But 2 gold ingots, not for me. Oh, actually, let's dump out some space. Don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. Okay, so let's start going now. Let's start really thinking about where we are and where we need to be in this stronghold. I think up. Oh, actually, wait, there's the portal, right? There's some bread. Will be handy. I think that's the portal. Yay! Okay, we're in. 16 minutes. Totally doable. If I misthrow one of these eye fenders, it's over for me. Which we won't do. As you can see. Perfectly great. Eat some bread and then switch out to golden carrots because we're going to a dangerous dimension. And then arguably we should fill up our lava bucket with water. In fact, not arguably, definitely. So we're going to save this lava because I'm a hoarder. I literally have 16 minutes left in this world. But then we're going to go grab the water. There was no water in this one. Water might save my life. And the second best thing I've got is hay bales, but I don't have hay bales. So the second best thing I've got is hoping real hard. I shouldn't have got rid of that twisting vine earlier. And then we're going to place our bed right here. So that way if we die, it's not disastrous. Oh, we can sleep. That's nice. Okay, it's the last night of this world. Let's see how it goes for me. I'll maybe drop some soul sand. Yeah, let's go for it. How bad can it go, chat? Oh, we got a box end. Everyone loves an end box end. So, because we don't... The dragon's this way, I'm guessing, by audio. But I don't actually have directional audio right now. It all comes out of some speakers, which are, like, way over there somewhere. So, we'll make a little staircase up. And then we'll just get this dragon killed ASAP. I've got the arrows. I've got the means. Do I have the ends? So this, if I don't have the ends, I'm in the wrong dimension. Okay, so it was to the right. Wasn't horrifically off. Could have been literally incorrect. So we're just going to shoot arrows until we get things done. So that's one dead. We don't actually have to take them down on Bedrock, fun fact. But yeah, I'm going to make some stacks. Just so future me doesn't get lost. It's a little breadcrumb trail. You know how often you get lost in these. So the dragon is super loud. Sorry about that in advance. We're going to shoot arrows through her head so that we activate double damage. Oh, it doesn't get the perfect trial. And then we're going to start taking down towers unless they heal her. So that's not a really good tower to take down. Ooh. So that's a great one to take down, actually. That is one, too. Just really get as much healing from her gun as possible. These are all nice little bonus objectives on Bedrock. They're not primary objectives. They're just here for the fun. Gonna eat the golden apple just because I have it. There's no need to. There's no need to do anything in Minecraft. You know, there's no need to well, the world would be a better place if we could manage that, you know? Okay, so, there's 2 steel cages. And there's a dragon. Oh my god, that noise is so blown out. Did you hear that? Am I getting demo audio, chat? Okay, so I'm just gonna keep firing at her. She's back in. Oh yeah. Look at that, chat. Oh, no. It's so blown out. I don't know what's wrong with the audio. Clearly using the trial version of that. Whatever sound. No. Okay, the Enderman is attacking me. No. Yes. Okay. Crouch and just try to survive this until they get me back to the overworld. Come on. Come on. I can do this. Yay! I did it. 13 minutes. Okay, what do I do with my remaining 13 minutes, chat? Is it time to go to the... Is it time? It might be time. Let's see if we can't. So I actually wish I didn't have a bed. I'm gonna break this to go back to the spawn, chat. That sounds insane, but I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna try to get back to spawn and kill the breeze in those last minutes we have. We did it, chat. I'm gonna put the dragon on my hotbar, so at least if something awful happens. Send a bug report to Mojang about that raw volume. Christ, the dragon is loud. The dragon is always so loud. It is horrendous. It is broken. It is the one thing that consistently breaks people on these streams. So, yeah, we're going to make that go somewhere else, and then we're going to mine the block below it. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with you. I just want you to know that it's your problem, not mine. Okay, so... Come on. Come on. Okay, so now we go underneath. And now we throw this under. Boom. So this is how you get a dragon egg. If you want to do the easiest way, you can do slabs as well. Then we replace that with my dragon egg. Yeah, did it. Got me one of these. Feeling real good about that. 12 minutes, chat, to get to a trial chamber. It's a tight deadline. It's a tight deadline indeed. But I have some confidence. So if we just get a boat, which thanks to the game for reminding me for that. If we get a nice boat going, I'm glad I didn't go to the jungle plank like I wanted to. Then we can get back to that as quickly as possible. Maybe finding some bones along the way. Yeah, we'll get out of our boat every single time we see a... So I've got to keep this on my hotbar, like over there or something. I don't know. Every time we see a school of fish like this, we get out and we hit it real hard. Hope they don't swim away from me. I don't know if cod drop bones at the same rate that salmon do. I just know I want to get my hands on this stuff. So yeah, tropical fish don't drop bones. I think it's just salmon and cod. But salmon clearly much better for it than cod. Here's a whole bunch of them. Come on, give me some bones, fellas. Give me some bones. Is it gay to ask your friends for bones? Let me know. Anyway, so I'm just gonna. Okay, we got a bone from that cod. Thanks for confirming. It's still possible. I worry that minor version updates, they sometimes just randomly change features that aren't under the changelogs. So it's sometimes not easy to know. But I've got 12 bones now, chat. All of that fish murder resulted in 1 bone. We got 10 minutes. So the reason we need bones is because we need sugarcane, and the reason we need sugarcane is because we need to trade with a map man to get to a trial chamber. It's gonna be tight, chat. It's gonna be tight. Do you think I'm gonna do it? Give me your real predictions right now, so you can feel good about how smart you are later. There's a lot of fish here at least, so at least even if I'm not getting great bone drops, they have to have made it rarer. The amount of fish I've killed to have 2 bones. So there's my 3rd bone and there's my 4th. Okay, never mind. You complain about the drop rates and it fixes it, thankfully. So we're gonna get in the boat and we're not gonna get back out until we see a lot of fish again. There's some fish there, but it's not a lot of fish. So we're going right back towards the same village that started it all, in a beautiful twist of fate. Okay, so come on, fellas. Just to confirm, the game time is saying we have 9 minutes 37 remaining. That does match our timer on screen. And come on, no, I did not mean to upset you, Dolphin. He's gonna bring his friends and they're all gonna shank me. I'm not gonna like it. As you can see, okay, I don't want to hurt you guys. I really don't. But if you are offering me cod in exchange for hurting you, then it does sway me a bit. So 19 bones, 1 more to go. Yep, that's 20. Okay, chat. It's happening. Have we got the 20th bone? Okay. It's happening, chat. It's happening. 20 bones, 6 sugarcane. We got 9 minutes, so we have to make a cartographer. We have to trade with the cartographer. We have to get the... Oh, we don't have the furnace, but we can make like 4 furnaces quickly. Do we have the fuel for the furnaces? We have to make furnace fuel really quickly. We have to get a map, immediately go down and hope we get to a breeze, but it's gonna happen. Too bad dolphins don't have bones. Why don't dolphins have bones? Like I'm not a zoologist, you know, that real job profession that many people have. But like I have briefly examined the an X-ray of a dolphin, you know, as we all do from time to time, and there were bones the last time I checked. But maybe, you know, like just out of how Minecraft has updates, maybe there was an update to that too. Ooh, Java dolphins don't gang up on you. You know, Java dolphins are solid homies. Okay, 8 minutes to go. I'm gonna just say the next 2 minutes are dead minutes. We've got 6 minutes. And so if we start thinking about like, okay, if we have 6 minutes, if that is all we have, how do we best make use of that time? Is the village over here? I feel like it was over here. Yeah, it is. Okay. How do we best make use of those 6 minutes? Smelting takes 8 seconds, and we need 30. So if we waited 30 times 8 seconds, that's 240 seconds, 4 minutes, we can't do it. So we need to use 4 separate, at least 3 separate furnaces, right? Let's say 4 separate furnaces. We'll get 32, split it evenly between them. Okay, let's go. We might need this boat later, actually. So let's go back and grab that boat. And then let's make a little slot for the thing here. We need 30. We're going for 32 though, because it rounds out easier. Okay, that's 31, 32. And then we're going to break this with the sword. It's just the fastest thing we can get our hands on. Hope there was inventory space. If there's not, there's worse things in life. I don't have a crafting table, so I'm going to have to chop down some wood and make one. And I am also going to have to bone meal the sugarcane real soon. Do I have my bucket on me still? I think I do. Fill that up now, and now I've definitely got this covered. Okay, chat. Race against time. Why don't my friends drop bones? That's a good point, Dasher. Why is it that when I invite people into my world to give me maps, they don't also give me bones? It's a very good question. I still don't know the correct answer to it. Hopefully one day we get enlightened that way. So I'm just going to break this right here, right now, so we can make this. Okay, it's going to have to be real fast on all of this. Okay, just make 4. Oh, we had a furnace. Just throw it in with whatever we can. I need to mine the closest source of coal. Where is it? There was so much coal everywhere until literally just now. The moment I need the coal, it's all missing, chat. Where? No. Okay, just throw the first batch in with this, and then if we have to, we'll make like an iron axe and we'll just use that. Okay, if I'm not finding coal, we can do the next best thing, right? So if you get okay, 20 wood means we can do like 6 for 8 of this, I guess, is what we're gonna have to do. So then we'll throw our we can take out half of this and then half of that. Yeah, throw 8 in there. Throw 7 in there with the 4, and then throw 5 of that in there with another half of this. Chat, I am having to work overtime here, but the overtime must be worked, and so it shall be. Let's go. Let's do it. Cartography. Is there a bed in here? There is a bed in here. I think it makes sense to do that. Yeah, it's gonna make sense to sleep right now, right here. 5 minutes. Okay, so the reason your friends don't drop bones is because they're killed by non-player means. Oh, maybe your friends, but... Okay, so we need to bone meal the sugarcane now. That is a requirement that we must... Okay, yeah, let's just... This is more important than what we're doing. So then we're going to just make a hole in this. Place that in there. Place the sugarcane. Place 3 of it if we have to. And then 60 of this. Hope that we didn't make... Oh, miscalculation in there somewhere. Just real quick bone meal through them. And then we have the 30 glass panes. As long as we can find this villager. 4 minutes, chat. Oh no, it's so close. Okay. As long as we can do this, as long as the map isn't horrifically far away, we stand a chance, I tell you. We stand a chance. Do I have 120 paper? Yes, I do. Just missing the villages now. So we're going to get the glass panes made just now. It's probably faster to do it this way. Not that... Oh, that didn't fully complete. Is that important that it didn't fully complete? I think that it is. Glad I'm doing that, I guess. So throw that in there. And mine this one too. Looks like we are good to go. We need the one piece of extra... One more piece here. Okay, we're good. We got all the glass panes that we can need. Now we just need to find this guy. He keeps on changing, it must be. So we're going to break another villager in case that makes him want to change. Nope, he's in the village somewhere. He's in the village somewhere, chat. I just don't know where. Oh, Lord, is that a problem? Okay, no, it can't be, because there's... If this guy picked up a new job, there must be too many professions. So break it. Come on, are you going to be a cartographer now? You going to sell me maps? Do you feel like becoming a map man? Oh, tell me. There is a map man in this village somewhere, but I don't know where he is. Come on, don't ruin this for me. Mr. Maps, you can't be this way. We got 2 minutes left. I've got everything I need to buy it. Oh, actually, except a compass. Chat, I think that it might be over for me because I have no redstone and no way to get some. So I'm just gonna dump this down here. Hope that this guy attaches because he's the closest. Oh, come on, what? Where did you find that job? Okay, Mr. Cartography Man, please don't make me buy a compass. Oh no, I can buy some from this fellow over here. Okay, so I've got 12, which is exactly enough for one of those. But if I can just... Okay, I have to smelt up some more sand. Oh god, chat. No, it's not. Okay, this man will give me redstone, right? Not this man, but this man here. He'll give me redstone, and then I can use that to make a compass. And then I just have to get some extra something to sell this man. He probably is specifically looking... yeah, I got the compass, but I'm 1 emerald short. If I'd have taken the emeralds from the chest earlier, I'd have it. But I am 1 emerald short of my map. I'm still trying, chat. I'm still trying. So, 6 glass panes, and a piece of wood to go with them. 6 sand, just as fast as we can. This is what we need. This is what we're gonna have. Okay. Then we bring it right back to him. We're not getting into the trial chamber at this point. It'd have to be like a surface trial chamber that's right below the village or something like that. That is just impossible. But that's not going to stop me not giving up. This is going to take 24 seconds by itself, but that's fine. Where is the wood? There's the wood. That took too many seconds. So we're going to have about 36 seconds with this map, chat. Break the wheat and re-roll him. Yeah, it's what I should have done. We get 36 seconds with this. I'm going to make another crafting table. A little bit closer. We got so close, chat. I think if I'd have just not gone to that earlier village, I think I had no results for all of the time that I put in. And that is a bad thing. Okay, just last glass. Just, there we go. Okay. So... just to confirm, 30 seconds to go. We haven't crafted yet. I think I should have crafted yet. Oh, I did glass. I just entirely forgot about it. Where are you? Okay. So glass goes in, and now we can buy our Trial Explorer map. Where is it? Oh, I don't know north, south, and all the other directions correctly. So south is back this way, I think. So we have 10 seconds to go, chat. Will I at least uncover the tiniest part of this map? Minecraft is actually quite generous. So the time is up as of now. As you can see, time remaining none. But it gives you about a 15-second grace period. I got so close to the trial part. But what matters is my dragon egg, I think. What matters is not that I didn't quite make it to the trial chamber or to the ancient city. What matters much more is that against oh, it's more than 15 seconds grace period. You know, I'm using free time, chat. Maybe they appreciate what I'm doing and they're gonna give me a little bit of a freebie here. Grab some cobblestone, pick the map back up. I think yes, we've just loaded in now. Okay, you can end the trial of me now, and I'll be a happy person, Minecraft. This has been my 90-minute trial. I've got diamond tools. I've got a dragon egg. I've got the best set of gear you can imagine. And, oh yeah, I feel like I really could have done this, chat. I feel like I'm just a couple of minutes away. They feel bad for you. Place the egg. Oh yeah, place the egg. Yeah, you're right. I won't be able to soon. Thank you. I'm going to come back for that shortly. So that dragon egg will forever remain my accomplishment, my ability to defeat Minecraft. Despite it could be there's a non-zero chance, chat. It's been at 0 for a while. Maybe if you defeat the dragon, the trial doesn't know what to do. It's like, yeah, well, obviously you have. I mean, maybe there's some reason why that would negate the end of the trial. I mean, I can still... No! Oh, it's the next block that you break. Oh. So I could have placed more blocks, but it was breaking the blocks that ended it. Ah. So yeah, we're up. We got 2 of the free mobs we came for, but crucially, I think what matters more than anything else is that today we managed to defeat Minecraft during the trial, and I feel pretty good about that. But you know, not to be complacent, I feel like at some point in the future it's worth trying, and maybe, you know, when the creaking's out, we could add like add more things to the list and finally achieve these. But for now, I am flying tomorrow. It's actually gonna be a whole thing. If they bring out the snapshot of the creaking, my life is going on a different trajectory. You're gonna get an airplane video with some gameplay hopefully recorded by Harrison. See if you can interact with the egg. Yeah, that's an interesting point, actually. So I've lost my ability to interact with this world. And so I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for coming along for this trial. It is absolutely wild to have done it. And I hope that you've enjoyed it as much as I have. But for now, there's only one question left remaining to answer. And that is, can you use the End Dragon Egg? Because unlike most items that you use, it doesn't actually have a real use function. It just kind of floats away from you. So, oh no, tragically. We'll have to, can play a long-term world if you never break a block. Yeah, so in case you are playing the trial version of Minecraft, you could make a long-term world as long as you, can you trade with villagers still? There's so many questions I have. You can't eat food, okay, that's it. Oh, you can eat food. The animation doesn't play, but it still lets you do it. Can I place a boat? No. So I can, that's so weird how that works. I can also craft. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of fun you can have with the trial of Minecraft, and I certainly had some today. Why is the book yellow? Anyway, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Goodbye. Have a good night. Oh, yeah, there's not going to be a stream for like a week or so. So I'll see you with Creaking next Wednesday.